Hello, everybody, and welcome to session episode 49. I just made one of my players even more terrified. Yeah, I have become one with the earth because I am an onion. There are many layers to my persona, and that is what this stands for.
Oh gosh.
Okay, many layers. The first layer is this.
So you're saying that you're an ogre?
I'm an ogre.
Ogres are like onions.
Are
They have
they?
many layers.
Wait.
From Shrek?
Did he say that?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. I just said it because I just said it like that. I didn't know it was a quote from Shrek. Okay, well, I guess I am Shrek now, which is one of my many layers, which makes a lot of sense. Anyways, 49. One mother flippin' friggin' session away from the big old 50. A big wonky donkey. And we are halfway to 100. Man, if we get to 100, I will do something so insanely crazy that it will be insanely crazy. I shouldn't be saying this on the air, but I am, so you can keep my word to it when we get to session 100. But before we even get to before we even dream about session 100, these guys would have to get to session 50, which means they will have to survive today. And if anyone has watched last session, they know it's gonna be quite difficult. Oh well, yeah, it depends. Depends what they do. It might actually not be so difficult. Maybe they decide to just run away. Anyways, I don't think we should.
Where?
Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. I mean, hiding under a rock is still an option even in hell. Might just get burned after a while. Yeah. Let's not delay this any further, and we can jump right into the introduction. Oh my god, introductions, and of course, what I want to know today are your expectations on who or what you're potentially gonna meet. Starting off with, of course,
me, Greg. I'm playing Irix Banner, the human artificer. I mean, I think it's gonna be something far more humanoid than monster. You know, whatever. It's yeah, I don't know. It's something. The way that I forget it. The guy we're going with, the demon devil guy.
very calm.
Cal.
Yeah, the way he speaks, so speaks down on this guy. I feel like he resents him for being different. Like he doesn't. It's one of these like doesn't accept him because he's a different, not like a devil situation. He has a higher rank, but he's not one of them kind of thing. So he doesn't appreciate them. Anyway, something that's far more humanoid. Moving on.
Okay. Interesting.
Cool. I'm Matt playing Fiera, the wizard chronomancer. What to expect? I expect there's gonna be a fight. I expect there's gonna be an argument. I expect there's gonna be something that we don't expect to happen that we have to deal with. But if we succeed in surviving with our current ally, I think things will go well. And I expect more, I guess, contracts to be written and things to be done.
Hi, I'm Skit, and I play Isarel Leafina, the high elf druid cleric, and for some reason my brain went straight to some type of dragonborn type of thing that we're gonna face. So that's kind of what I think we're going to be seeing. And yeah, kind of hoping it goes well.
Fair.
Then I guess it's me. Felicia playing Jade. The Padlock. I just have this prediction that Jade's gonna fall like she does every time, and then they're gonna have to rescue her. You know, it's the luck of Felicia and her characters. But I really hope I survive. But I think that we're just gonna face like some type of, I wouldn't say dragonborn, like maybe like dragon-esque, like big old boss looking dude that looks like he could slaughter us with like one hit.
Okay. Okay, so we have a humanoid. Fiera didn't really put any visual description. Or Matt? Oh, you muted.
Yeah, like I said in Discord, I'm imagining a fat dragonborn. So,
yeah, okay.
just overeating, lazy.
So
Yeah.
you're Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, a Jabba the Hutt. A little bit more scaly.
Denver show.
Yeah. Add those two together, add a dragonborn into some weird amalgamation.
Okay. Okay, then the other question, general question is, do you think whatever it is, does it have wings?
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
Oh, so it splits 50-50. Ah, interesting. No
Interesting.
wings. Because Dragonborns famously don't have any wings. Half dragons, however, do have wings. Which
I think that's what this is. I think this is a half dragon.
His minions will be all half dragons and can fly, but he cannot.
That's also what I think.
Oh, interesting spread. Okay. Yeah. Then we have a good split there. Good theories. I won't spoil anything, and you will just see once you get there. So let's not further ado, and let's do some goo. Oh, my brain is really rotting at a very high pace. So let us just get started with the intro, which once again I have not done you. I'm waiting till the next session, session 50. Because there usually is an omen, which I actually quickly mention is, almost always when I do a new intro, there's an extremely high likelihood that I either kill someone or a TPK, which happened last time. So, no, that's good for you. I haven't done a new intro, which means your chances of survival are very high. Okay, enough of me. Bye.
A field with rolling hills. A forest with twisting trees as the wind howls a song of the night's lament. The echoes of screams are carried through the valley, and the tears of those who have lost a loved one falls as rain to the ground, nourishing this blighted land to further extend this cruel reality. A darkness that leaves its trace visible for all to see, as to remind the people who live here what their fate will undeniably be. Death. Demons ravage this land, a manifestation and proof of this unforgivably cruel world. They consume and feed off the despair of their victims, and no one is safe from their corruption. Those who wish to stand up against the fate of this world will bear witness to the despair and cruelty that this land has to offer. Will you be one of them? Will you challenge the curse of a dying land? Will you fight it and overcome it? Or will you fail and be consumed by the corruption of this unfaithful world and become one of many whose lives have been forgotten and consumed by the blight?
Yes, yes, yes. Then we shall come to a quick recap. You guys are playing games with the devil and have successfully made a contract with two in fact, and have completed one contract. Successful, in fact. Which allowed you further negotiations with a kind of black colored dragon-esque looking like creature who has also two wings, accompanied by his foot soldiers who are similar in looks, just in a white coloration. And you would come to earn his name as Felkal Erox. And after, discussing a bit with him, you would kind of come to an arrangement where, in order to kind of get things that you need to accomplish, which is obviously getting to the Spear of Avernus, you would fulfill some of his duties. And like I said, one you have already done. You got rid of one of his soldiers that turned into a demon, and the second one is helping him get rid of his superior officer, which would hopefully allow him to get a promotion, and which would allow you to start any further negotiations you would like to do with him. And that is kind of where we left off, where you had time to prepare. During this time, you found out and identified two relics that you were actually carrying with you, which were remnants of an old but ancient and powerful dragon whose power still lingered in the bones that were still being scorched inside of the realms of hell, and you could use them to your own advantage. A dragon bone was given to Eirik, and the dragon tooth was given to Isoel. And after your preparations were complete, spells were prepared, and healing potions divided up appropriately, you met up with Felkal again, and your journey started as their soldiers would lift you up underneath your arms, and they would fly with you off up into the hellish skies above to your new destination. Now, as you are kind of in the air, you have a nice overview of the hellish landscape that is underneath your feet, and you can, kind of now more clearly see how crazily obscure the landscape itself is. It almost looks like a mesh of huge ravines that look like mouths, with sharp-edged rocks that look like teeth that are closing in on you. And obviously when you look to the east, you can see the vast, long, and almost endless seeming black desert of whatever kind of place that is. Though the hell landscape looks visually more terrifying, there's just something odd every time you look at the black desert. A feeling that Jade, you had quite strongly when you were holding watch this kind of feeling still doesn't leave you as you just look out to the vastness and emptiness there. There's just this odd feeling of an edge, that something ends there. And you're not quite sure if that's an actual physical end or maybe a spiritual. However, your mind doesn't linger on that thought for too much as you kind of fly closer. And you can all see that you approach what seems to be a larger landmass, and it's not necessarily a mountain. It's more of a larger hill that kind of breaks the landscape a bit and slopes up. And from it, most distinctively, all of you can quite clearly see that there's a relatively bright light that sits at the top of this hill. You can see a couple of structures lingered about, and for anyone who wants to see more, they can make a perception check, since there's not really much else to do as you're just flying in the arms of your carriers. Sure.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
There we go. 14.
14. Yeah. You all can actually see quite well from this distance that there seems to have almost been like a settlement, or maybe even village or town or city perhaps even, been built on the side of this hill, or on this hill itself. You can see crumbled walls similar to the ruins you just came from, where Felkal was sitting in the large broken down tower. There were also houses that were broken down around it, and there seems to be a similar kind of happening at this hill, where there are larger structures, houses and such, that have kind of broken down, and even from the distance you're able to recognize them, especially large pillars, some of them that are still decently maintained, that kind of range 60 feet up into the air. However, most of them have broken down and collapsed. However, Isawel, Jade and Eirik, you focus more on this kind of bright light, and you can also see that some of it swims down through the broken structures of this fallen, ruined city, and you can now very distinctively and clearly make out that it is actually some liquid that is flowing down. And yep, one have guessed that the only liquid that is also glowing and slowly moving is hot magma, or lava, since it's exposed to the air, that is trading there, and you are heading straight towards it. It isn't, from the best you can say, a volcano. It doesn't have like an open or not a traditional open big pool of it, though it does seem like there are small islands on top of the surface of this hill, and most of it is covered in magma or lava, and you are seemingly beelining straight towards the top of this hill. And as each minute passes, you fly closer and closer, you can see more and more groups of devils that are spread around the city itself. And as you kind of get closer, what you notice is that many of them are kind of engaging in what seems to be like, how should we call it, just normal social behavior. The usual environment you have seen them in up until now was either scouting or fighting against demons, flying around. However, now that you have kind of coursing over this broken down city, you can see some are just kind of trading around, some are holding bags even, and talking with each other. You can't really hear what they're saying since you're so far up, but you can see just from the movements of their bodies and stuff is they are kind of just engaging in a very certain social dynamic, which is very different from the social dynamics that you are used to. However, it is quite easily, or you can quite easily tell that there is some sort of interaction going between them that isn't necessarily war combat orientated, but just a societal behavior pattern is here, which is the first time that you're seeing any sort of, I guess, sense of the society inside of her, which is either quite surprising or might even be a little bit expected. If there's anything you would like to do while you're still flying in the air, please do let me know. Now.
Can we just take a look out to see where the spear is in relation to where we're flying?
You can keep the perception check since you already looked around. It was a 16, a good view. Yeah, like I said, you are flying northwards from the tower you just came from, which is the direction you wanted to travel to. You are led a bit away from the river itself, so you aren't following the river, but it's more to the west a bit. However, you can see that you're still aiming towards where the mountain peaks are in the distance, and there the very thin straight line is still visible, and you're somewhat going in that direction, just a little bit more westwards. You don't see anything new that you haven't seen before, so there is still the mountainscape in the background. Well, actually, with the 16, you would do see something new since you're so high above. Is you actually see the land coming to an end, where also the lake, or not the lake, the river goes into a large lake. And now it's the first time that you're actually seeing the lake itself kind of opening up. And behind that even, you can barely see at the end of the other side of the lake is very clearly some sort of structure that has been built. And from your perspective and from that distance, it seems to be some sort of wall that has been built around the entire lake on the other side of the lake, so not on your side. So that is something new that you would see.
Terrifying. Cool.
So he says it's going to take about an hour to get there. I imagine it's probably not the most comfortable flight. I'll say probably won't be able to do a short rest, but would I be able to try to do arcane recovery during flight? Since I'm just hanging there?
Yeah, technically, though, the claws of the people are quite tight. I'll say make a constitution check. If you roll above a 15, you are able to just relax despite this very uncomfortable position.
Take that challenge. Nope.
Yikes, that's a 6.
Nope.
It's wobbling, hobbling, doubling. It's going up and down, and occasionally like one of the claws kind of just pinches you all the time, and it's extremely irritating.
Who's getting car sick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, I thought the griffin was rough, so I imagine this is probably
it is 10
worse.
times worse. Griffin at least is like had a comfortable saddle. Here you're just being grabbed underneath your armpits, which I imagine being like this for an hour, probably not good for your neck either.
That hurt.
So unfortunately your body does not
that's...
recover from this time. Anything that Jade or Aisha would like to do?
I would just be trying to commit as much of this landscape to memory, so that way when we have time after this battle, I can confer with Fiera to update our map and give it more detail.
Okay. Yes. Then make just a history check. As kind of like how good your memory.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Yikes. I mean, can still roll that guidance.
I did roll it, it's just taken a minute.
Yeah, it's hard. I think your mind and body is more preparing to brace for the fight. As such, there's not much, like, you try to remember stuff, but then your mind instinctively just goes back like, oh, okay, what happens if this happens and this happens? if he comes too close, if he flies away, what does he look like, and stuff like that. You're just going through battle tactics that could potentially help in the fight to come. So it's hard to concentrate on anything else other than that.
Fair.
Nice, well, you just chilling?
Yeah, I think for now I'm just gonna chill and try to not think too much about what lies ahead.
I asked to look around for one more thing.
Oh yeah, of course.
Is while we're flying, can we see any other adventuring parties that aren't like dragons or demons or whatever, like more like us or the ones we sold?
Yeah, like the ones you sold. Sure, make a. So funny.
Not wrong.
Make another perception check. 14. No, not really. You don't see any adventurers from where you are. However, with 14, I would say you do see like quite a few figures, but you can't really make any sort of detail. You can just see that they're like pixels that are moving, basically, that are at the edge of the lake itself, on your side of the lake.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's about it.
Yep.
Okay. Then you continue to approach, and as Felkal has somewhat accurately predicted, probably an hour 10 minutes, so you would come to a point where your party starts to descend at the edge of this hill. Once again, you can see the terrain rise up, and you see more detail of the kind of ruined structures. And once again, the architecture here is very odd. None of you would have seen anything like it, where it's similar to like Greek style architecture. It just looks very ancient in the way it's built, especially your Eirik, with your knowledge of just craftsmanship in general. Just looking at the edges and how they're cut, even though they're heavily eroded, you can still see like the bigger shapes, and that's what you would expect. The first thing you think is none of these are high storm proof. So it's like, that's odd. Say probably from a time when the high storm weren't there, or maybe in hell. Obviously, you don't need high storm stuff. And they're very like sharp angled edges that make up most of these structures, with weird kind of diagonal slants that don't make much sense for structural integrity. You would think if you put any sort of weight of that, it would just slide down. So one part of your curious mind definitely picks up on that. However, as you kind of start to descend down, you already see that there are a group of 4 guards, similar to the ones that are actually carrying you right now, white Draconian soldiers that are just standing at the edge of this hill, and your party seems to be descending towards them at first. And you can see behind those 4 guards is the kind of open space of this magma field, where there's these small or larger pieces of landmass, but there's these rivers of magma flowing through them and beyond where you are. The other thing you all would also immediately notice is just in proximity towards magma is the increased sense of heat that you're now being exposed to, and just the gases emitted from the kind of hot molten earth that is being projected into the air, and you kind of just start coughing instinctively as your lungs start to burn, and you would know that, you know, prolonged exposure to this environment is problematic for your bodies, definitely. So sleeping here, not a good idea. But you once again kind of land down there, and the soldiers somewhat roughly just kind of let you go like 3 meters up in the air, and you just kind of all fall down and stumble towards the ashen ground of this hill as they then kind of land next to you. And Felkal, lands in front of you and just looks at you all with a grimacing look, but then turns around to the 4 Draconian soldiers who now start to approach you. Is there anything at this point of time you would like to do?
I'm not good at acting. So, nope. I assume they're gonna grab us, so I'll do it and try not to make them angry.
Okay. I presume the same goes for everyone else. He then starts to talk with the approaching guards. And I think now the only one who can understand it is Israel. Correct.
Yep, I would be the only one to understand what's going on.
Actually, no, he would actually speak in Inferno now that I think about it.
I would not understand then.
And you can, he then says,
Us no call. Yes no nalisted call.
And see one of them kind of just crookets its head and looks towards you, one of the 4 guards.
Usan el call. Volcam.
And then he responds,
Volcam holkoth. Was nalai is unakalais.
you can see that the 4 guards just kind of look at each other, kind of squint at you, and then squint at Felkal. And I will actually roll something. Well, actually, no, we'll let you roll. Someone rolled a d20.
I'll
Got it.
do it. Oh, you do it? Okay.
No, not it. You can do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
That is a 3. One of the guards says,
Kotal. Us ul okulans. Salhal hes.
Can see Felkal looks a bit annoyed.
Uskuna ulal.
And then he will kind of look back, look at you, Fiera,
Oh no.
and you have the ring on,
I
right?
do have the ring. Well, I have the ring of mind shielding, and I usually keep it invisible.
Okay, but you can sense that he's trying to communicate with you telepathically.
If I see him looking at me and I
Yeah.
feel that like pushing, I'll lower the defenses. Oh, but I can't speak Infernal or Draconic. Okay, what do I hear?
You hear in your mind Draconic.
Mhm.
Kas elus. Kukatel. Al kath istal.
Do I have any idea what he said or what he's referring to?
Make this a sit intelligence check. I mean, you are quite a smart lady.
I know a
Easy
lot of
50.
languages.
Actually, make the insight check.
int-
Make an insight check. I think this is more insight as intelligence.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh.
got-
this
Guys.
is not good.
No!
This is not good.
You can sense what I give you is maybe either nervousness or annoyance. Towards what you have no idea.
I am going to turn like I'm afraid of one of those guards that we landed next to, and then trip
Okay.
and hit my head. I want to make a show like I'm such a bad actor, but whatever. I'm gonna try to trip and fall and make it look like I hurt myself, so they get distracted.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Make a.
Like I'm backing away, like I'm scared, and then I trip over my own feet.
Okay. Make a performance check. Yeah, that's a performance.
Sure,
check.
yeah, that's Fiera does this all the time.
I really wish that I knew what was going on so that I could give them guidance.
It's
But I
going
don't.
so bad.
I don't think you want to cast spells in front of guards right now.
No.
True.
Is all I'm going to say.
Okay, so you pretend like you fall
Yeah.
down, but just before you kind of step out of bounds and do that, you can see that one of the guys that is with you just kind of holds you still before you manage to trip. So they kind of see that, and it just kind of snarls at you. And then you can see that Felkal once again goes towards the guards and says in Infernal,
One
one of you can roll another d20, but 2 d20s.
My pick is Greg or Felicia.
I got it.
Yeah, don't let me roll any more dice.
2 d20s.
Yep, 2 d20s. It's
Whoa.
8
Oh, well.
and a 14.
Hmm.
That was probably for disadvantage.
And one of them says,
Uselkal un Haskatal was hal
you can see that Felkal.
Uskul Hatalete Ulats.
And you then start to move as Felkal starts moving forward. But you can see that 2 of the 4 guards kind of replace 2 of the guards of Felkal and start walking with you now.
Oh.
And
Okay, so total. How many guards does Felkal have, and how many guards are from the place we're at?
so there were 4 at the edge there, and you were, each of you was carried by 1, and then there's Felkal. So there were 4 of you. 4.
And now there's 2
Yeah, now
and
it's-
1, and then 4.
Yeah, but only 2 of them replace 2 of Felkal. So with you right now, as you're proceeding to continue your walk,
Oh, 2 and 2.
there's 2, 2, and then Felkal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where did the other 2 of Felkal's guards go?
they just stand with the other guards. They don't continue walking with you.
Yeah.
So
And I assume verbal for a spell. I'd have to roll like what, sleight of hand or stealth to try to make it quiet.
yeah, you definitely have to roll a stealth check.
That shit's not gonna work, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would say it was
Okay.
disadvantage
I mean, with my hands tied. Yeah.
because they are
Yeah.
keeping an extremely close eye on you.
Right.
They are the 2 guards of Volcam, which is the guy you are going to. So he actually has a name, and you know the name. Are behind you, and the 2 of Felkal's are in front of you, and each of
Okay.
them flanking.
Good numbers.
You approach, and you can see that suddenly the lava field starts, and there are these steps that have been kind of made inside of the lava field, and they literally look like those. It's just like a platform that is a molten lava, and there's like one platform, and then another, and another. So you kind of have to balance on these stone steps that are literally inches away from burning hot magma that you have to step on. And it looks very, very precarious. Like 1 false step, and fudge, you're probably gonna burn to death. And as you four are kind of carefully balancing on, you can see that the Draconian soldiers don't care much, as you have witnessed firsthand. They don't seem to mind fire all that much. But it's a fairly quite tight fit. Like only two of you could walk next to each other, but you see that it's just too dangerous. So you kind of have to go one after another to move forward. And as you're kind of getting closer and closer, you can see that there is like a collection of 5 larger island masses inside of this kind of array of molten magma that kind of comes towards in the center. And in the center you can see again this set of large pillars that are most of them kind of broken and fallen down and collapsed over. And the best way you can literally see it is like ancient Athens is what it somewhat looks like. Just, you know, it's dark ash and not pristine white, and there's a river of magma flowing everywhere. So maybe not quite ancient Athens, but you get the idea. More like Pompeii, actually, when the volcano erupted. Ah, there you go. Yeah. And after, like, maybe 300 feet or so, kind of walking on these stone steps that are swimming on molten magma, you manage to finally reach one of these middle-sectioned islands. And they're quite big, actually. And you kind of step on them. You can see there's this large, protruding, sharp stone edge on one of the sides that you kind of walk past to get on the island. And on the island itself, now that you're stepping foot on it, you can see there are still these big kind of pools of magma inside of them. So like mini volcanoes or geysers that are kind of set on these small plateaus. And you seem to be approaching the middle of where these 5 swimming islands conjoin and where a set of most of these pillars are. And the other thing you notice is that as you approach closer, that there are kind of rivets engraved inside of the earth itself that seem to be forming some sort of pattern, and it has been painted with some sort of red paint as well to kind of get a step closer. Still accompanied by the Draconian soldiers, you slowly but surely make it towards the edge of where your island is, and you can see how all 5 of them kind of come towards the middle. And what it looks like is these 5 islands are in the middle. There's like a center crack point that separates all of them, and then the cracks kind of go out each other like a pizza slice. That's how you can imagine it. So a center island, and then it's divided into 5 different ones. Each section is divided by this magma river, and the center point is also a point of magma where all of the rivers conjoin. The other thing you very quickly notice is after you get there, or fairly close, not quite at the edge itself, you hear like growling and snarling, but not like dragons, more like dogs and barks. As you can see 2 set of what seem to be like hellish dogs with molten magma inside of their mouths kind of dripping down on the side, and then one on a further island to the back just kind of sitting and perched upon a broken pillar. However, you do not see any other figure that is there. But you kind of just stop there for a while as Felkal kind of brings you to a point and halts the entire party to stay here. Kind of turns around and then just gives a very good look at each of you, and then turns back around without saying anything, and then starts saying once again in Infernal, Olas Kalato Us Hanal Us Volkam Olkoth. And you can see that coming out of the center magma point are a few bubbles. and then slowly rising, you can see as the magma is being pushed away just a little bit. A set of 2 wings that perch out at first that spread the magma beneath it. And then shortly after it, a draconian body of a medium-sized creature as it flies out. You can see proportionally extremely similar to Felkal. Has like a humanoid-esque body, has 2 arms with sharp claws attached to them, and the only difference is he has a set of 2 horns that kind of go to the side and then point downward, almost like a makeshift crown, but a lot larger than the horns that Felkal or the other draconian soldiers has. He wears like this kind of black cloak that kind of spreads down and is burned on the edges, with kind of teeth that come to the side and make like sharp points, almost indicating like a second larger maw that is around him. You can see flowing hair that also comes out of the magma that reaches and kind of flows in the wind of the heat of this situation, and it's kind of just scrangly and messy, and most notably also very different than the other draconian soldiers who are all naked. He wears these robes that tether down to the magma and has also a belt around his waist. And the other thing that he carries in his right hand seems to be some sort of staff with a head that looks like a reverse hammer of some sorts, but one of the edges seem to be a bit sharp, so maybe potentially even an axe or something like that, so it doesn't really looks more ornamental than, you know, an actual weapon to hit someone with. And he kind of just floats up in the middle of this lava pool and stays stationed there and looks at Felkal, and just to see what he looks like. This will definitely give the wrong impression, this image. This is what Felkal all across looks like.
Uh-huh.
That totally looks like half dragon to me.
Yeah, half dragon, half demon, or half devil, not demon.
Something.
They don't look fat. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, a bit.
I call him a big old
Definitely
dude.
not. Definitely not Timber Show, you know. But
no.
I mean, he's got a 6-pack, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Yep. And also a set of braces,
Cool,
which I forgot to
cool.
mention, but that is what he looks like. And Felkal kind of just approaches him, and then they start having a sort of conversation in Infernal as Felkal starts up with, Ul Askal Alfel Ukul. You can hear Volcam then speak. Nolas Kendal Losti Kataldel Sindula Katal, as they engage in a conversation of some sorts. Anything you guys would like to do now?
Are the dogs or his guards doing anything, or is everything still just calm?
Everything still seems to be calm, though you can see that one of the dogs has started to kind of approach the group a bit and is fairly close to Fiera.
Lovely.
If Jade sees one of the dogs getting close to Fiera, I would try to like subtly like put myself between Fiera and the dog without trying to be like defensive in any way. Like just subtly.
Okay. What I will do is... yeah, I will just do it. I will place you on a battle map. Which does not mean you have to engage in battle, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what Phil Call said. You know, we came up with a very big plan. Like, we're going to take this guy out at the end.
Yes.
I think you mentioned at one point we were supposed to get his attention so that he could attack the moment.
Yes.
Okay, so we got
Something like that.
Sure.
No, it was the opposite.
It was the opposite. He would create a distraction, then we.
He said he would talk to him and distract him, and when he's not paying attention towards you guys,
okay, lovely.
you should strike
lovely.
him. So those with green dots are quote unquote your allies. How trustworthy they are, I will leave up to you. But the ones with red dots are the enemies, and the one with no dots are also enemies.
Okay, and then can you do the size for this guy again? And like, I mean, feet would be great, but you can do meters too. I think that's just like 1 to 3.
The size of the guy itself, how tall he is, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wilhelm L. Cuff.
Yeah, he is approximately reaching up to the 3-meter mark. His wings definitely up to the 4-meter. So
Okay, so he's like 8-9 feet total in span. Like,
yeah, exactly. He's still like a medium creature, but just on the extremely large size of a medium creature.
And he's just hovering over lava.
Yep, he's chilling there, and you can see that Felkal is starting to approach him and also walking towards the lava.
Okay, okay. A little bit of time,
Look. He's done.
Oh, yeah, he can fly. That's right. Okay, done. Yes.
and Mr. Blue and Mr. Orange are enemies, I'm guessing?
Yes. Anyone
Okay.
who does not have the green dot is an enemy. And if you already had it, one of you can roll me a d20 once again.
I'll do it since I didn't do it last time.
Go big.
Oh my god!
Okay, now I will
Holy
just...
crap.
Man, you remember what I said about my last group? Does it seem like it's better here? Sheesh.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, what would you guys like to do?
Does he look distracted at all, like the big guy, or does he look like he's still kind of looking towards us, paying attention to us in any way, shape, or form?
He seems to be paying quite a bit of attention towards all of you. And he seems to be like checking you out. He occasionally glances towards Felkal when he says something, but then his eyes immediately return towards all of you.
Alright.
Do I notice this red line on the ground?
Oh yeah, that is... Yeah, I did describe it as well.
Look, I mean, obviously it looks like a star. Does it look like there's something actively going on with it? That's what, you know, if I like inch closer to it, can I like feel like a vibration or like energy thumbing?
Yeah, you can make an investigation. Or an Arcana check. Arcana investigation, if you have proficiency in both, I'll give you advantage.
I do got both.
Then you can roll with advantage. Yeah, having spent quite a bit of time inside of hell, one thing you did notice is this is the only place where there's active magma or fire. Inside of at least Avernus, it seems. And you can see like a few runes inscribed on it. You aren't very well versed in infernal runes, though you can see a few kind of draconic marks engraved on some edges, and you can tell that they are somewhat evocation based, but it is an active spell or magical effect that's currently being casted upon here. And you get the feeling that all this magma and fire actually comes from this larger
That kind of
wound.
makes sense. Oh, so that's probably because he came out of the lava, right?
Yeah.
So he was probably bathing in whatever magic comes out of there. Because if the land itself it has like, magic essence, then I suppose that spot is quite potent. It would be a lovely bath for it has something like that. No problem. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, I would probably be waiting for a better opportunity than when he's looking at us directly. Just trying to look like I'm scared but trying to be brave. You know, when someone got caught but they're trying to be like, I'm not actually scared, so like kind of a double bluff basically.
Yep.
Get their attention. Oh, but I don't want his attention. Yuck.
Okay.
See what happens.
Then, if no one's doing anything for now, someone can roll me 2 d20s again.
Matt.
Oh god, my rolls have. Sure, I'll try. 2d20. Whoa! Ooh.
Oh my
oh,
god,
word.
that's a
Holy-
3 and a 4. Even together,
Four.
even if it was
What?
together.
Yeah, you're combining. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, obviously I am combining. I mean, who am I? There's one thing you start to notice, which is, you know, after kind of investigating these lines a bit, you can very vividly feel like the heat energy coursing through here, and you can feel that it's mostly like sort of magical heat emanating from the surroundings. So this definitely isn't just like natural magma, that it's somehow, you know, being summoned here or being brought here, or the heat itself has molten this earth into magma. But you can feel it rise, like the soles of your feet start to hurt after a while. And that is exactly when you also see quite vividly that Volcam just grabs the neck of Velkai and takes it up and looks at him and says, and he will cast a spell on him. And I will see if he saves.
I can see like casting spell verbal somatic. He's doing so.
Yeah, you can see. Do you wanna?
Whoa.
Come on.
I need him.
We're doing this. Isn't we're,
We
like
need him.
Yep. I will
Yep.
throw
It's
a
time to do
hand out.
something.
Unshackled and counterspell at 5th level.
Oh, at 5th level. Wait, let me check something.
oh
So if it's 5th level or lower, it's automatic. If it's higher, you gotta
Yep.
roll.
If I could say it properly. That is. Okay, so you see him
9.
try to. He starts muttering an incantation. And your spell, you can see the magical energy going around him. However, your counter spell wraps out. can see your magic wrap around his hand, kind of reversing time and stealing the spell energy away. And you cancel whatever spell he was about to cast. And you can see as he, with fury, looks towards you instantly.
Ulasken, Umaskatzel, Ulatkal, Usa.
As he points with his staff towards you, and you can immediately see that everyone engages, which means initiative has to be rolled. However, you saved good old
From what? What did I save him from?
Velkal. Very nice. Initiative.
Hold on. We have
Yeah, everybody has a D8, including Philco.
okay.
Yep, alacrity will be kicking in, hopefully battles. Oh boy.
Holy shit.
Okay, that's when my roll
Oh,
decides
that's
to be
tough.
like
He gets a D8 on that. So that's...
I'm at 22.
Oh, he got a 7.
Oh, jeez.
So he gets a 13. Oh wait, why is this the end?
8's good. I was a little slow.
Ah shit, I didn't delete the last turn order. I didn't see that. So I have to delete some of you guys. So Fiera, you got a 9 plus that, so the 17 is you. Jade
Yep.
got
10 plus 2.
so
So
a
12.
12, so the 9 isn't you. Eirik got
14 plus 1, 15.
That's scary music.
15. So is everyone correct here?
Jade is at 12.
Okay. And Isorel, you had
21 plus 1.
22, so the 11 is.
Gosh, I should just gave myself tongues. I was
I'm-
expecting them to speak Draconian or something, so...
I'm pretty sure his dex is better than mine, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna go before me.
Yep, I will so to roll for the guards. No, I just need to wait to have them separated.
I guess how would it work with my reaction? Is that gone now until my turn?
Yeah, that would be gone with that
Okay.
guy. I will call this one Felkar Guard. Save that, and then this, when I roll its initiative, it should... Oh, 7. And then Volcam Guard, I will just leave as it is.
Ooh, like below.
15. Ah. Okay, that's a long turn order. Okay, let me just check.
Oh
for the
boy.
people watching.
Okay.
There's-
I'm scared.
Okay. I think
It's
that-
actually not too bad.
I've
We're
never
kind of
seen-
spread.
You've never been that high, Israel, in the history
No.
of this game.
No, it is the first time ever I am so high in the initiative order, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I have no time to think.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Yep, this guy has layer actions. So at initiative 20, which is using this volcano,
Of course.
as a token for that.
Do I have to spell the circle to get rid of the layer action? I feel like that'd be a little tough.
Okay, so whenever the little volcano icon symbol comes is when the layer action happens. So Volcam will start off, and he will I have to read. Now playing a spellcaster always the best thing. He will Oh, fuck.
Make sure to spread out, guys.
You know what? He will make it simple since he kind of underestimates you. He will cast a... You just see him lift his staff up again, point it towards you all, and then you just see a small bead of light fly your way. Let's start this off with classic D&D shenanigans, and on your point, a roaring explosion of fire as he casts Fireball at 5th level on you. And now this is a special Fireball because he cast it from his staff, which is Inferno Flames, which means anyone who has fire resistance ignores the fire resistance.
Dex save, I suppose.
But that also includes his own soldiers as well as the... Actually, he would try not to hit his own... Oh no! Yeah, I forgot. He's an evoker. So he actually chooses his own creatures, his allies, to not be taken in by the spell. So only you guys are affected. They will make a dex save. 1... 2 has 2 8s, that's a failure. We are waiting for Isoel.
Yes, yes. One second, I am... Okay, catching up. Alright, sorry. Dex save, there it is. Of course.
So...
I want to ask one question here.
Yeah.
Is it like cheap or cheating of me to ask to use Flash of Genius after seeing what the DC is?
What does Flash of Genius specifically say?
When you or another creature you see within 30 feet of you makes an ability or saving throw, you can use your reaction to add D5 to the roll.
Okay, yeah, no, if it doesn't specify that it has to be before you know the result, then I don't know it.
Great, so I'll use Flash of Genius and just, as much as I can, duck and cover.
Yep.
Just sheer panic.
Kind of just...
You can hide behind me, that's okay.
You brace yourself, and with that +5, you definitely succeed with a 21. So you only take half of 37, which is 18 fire damage, while the rest unfortunately takes the entire 37, including the darks. As soon as it incinerates, this doesn't end his turn. He will then attack Felkal in his hands with his claws. With a 24, he will definitely hit. And he will deal this much damage to him. It's only 14 slashing.
Felkal thought he could take this guy?
Which will bring us to Isoel. Oh wait,
Yes.
I didn't do the Hellhounds. Oops. I'm sorry. They have to do the initiative too. 17. Okay.
I'm gonna assume they have more than +1 dex. I'm at 13.
Because I forgot them, I will put them below you. That's my fault. I'll be that.
Yeah, I'm immediately going bear.
Okay, bear it is. There it is. Just give you the permissions. go.
And I am going to skirt around him and go this way here. And I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
I just need to do this. Okay. Alright. So, 1 bite attack. Definitely going to miss.
13. Yeah, that's it. Miss, sorry.
Where is my... Why did it disappear? Sorry, my brown bear decided to disappear.
They do that from time to time. And please, take your time on your turn. I will allow. This is difficult, as you might presume.
Okay, let's go back here. Alright. Okay, and second is going to be my claws. I think it's gonna be better.
Yep, 21 hits, dealing 9 slashing damage.
And it is magical damage.
Yep. That's
So
twice
if
it.
they had like something that made it resistant to regular, it is magical attacks. And that will end my turn.
Okay, then that will be the layer action. And it will look upon you and can see and sense like the fumes of the environment starting to go denser and stronger as a toxic cloud of smoke starts to wrap around you. You each have to make a Constitution saving throw. As
I'm gonna use my inspiration. I don't want to die now. There you go.
put this on the map layer.
That was a very good idea.
Yep.
Put it here. You will put it down here.
So it doesn't cover the entire glyph on the ground?
Nope. It just covers a 20-foot radius point. Which I will actually more precisely draw with this. So everything inside of here gets hit by it. Okay, what do we have? We have a 22, 23, 25, and a 20, so you all make it. Okay, so you can feel the gas kind of trying to pour into your bodies. However, it's not strong enough to affect any of you, and no effect takes place. And so that ends Delayer's turn, which brings us to you. However, the gas stays there.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Just like 80 things I can do. Jeez. How do I get out of this? That's the biggest question. That's a hellhound. That's one of theirs. That's one of ours. To range on this spell. I think we're just gonna throw out the 5th levels right away. And just pray they do something. Unless I can't speak to Falcall right now. He's gonna have to figure this out by himself. Okay, I will get out of the cloud. Coughing. The best you, Jade and Eirik. Then I'll look back. I assume I can see him floating there.
Definitely.
Okay, here we go. New spell.
Whoops. Sorry, I deleted the wrong thing.
No problem. I guess just bunch of arcane energy starts to form in my hand, and it looks like a spherical dome. I point it at I gotta get his name. His name's done. Wilhelm Alkuth. And I will make a spherical wall of force that pushes him into it and pushes Felcall on the outside of it.
Okay, very nice.
Hopefully trapping him inside, and there's the save. Luckily, this happens. Nobody can see it because it's invisible, but he will feel the push, and so will Felcall.
Okay.
I want to put it right in between him so he knows something's there.
Yep.
I'll do a concentration thing. I don't know which I'll do.
Does he have to make a dex save?
There isn't a save for Wall of Force. That's for Resilience Spear.
Okay.
Wall of Force, I get to choose which side they appear on when the wall appears. Luckily, and it's a 10-foot radius, so it's 20 feet. He should fit plentifully in there.
Okay, then you can draw that wall around him, so we know where it is.
Linger. Line, circle. So 10-foot radius. Oh boy. That. I think that's 10-foot radius.
Yep, that's 10 feet radius.
Oh, then can't drag it. We can't drag it. I'll find the spot here. It's gonna happen. Okay. So
Probably do it one above him.
Like-
Or two above, like this probably.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
So I'll push him inside, and hopefully Felcall will feel the impact too as it appears.
Yep. He's currently holding him, but as soon as the wall of force comes down, he gets pushed back, and he looks surprised, not seeing the force that is pushing him, and you can see that Felcall gets released from his grip, also gets shoved to the back. He kind of just looks back at you with a great surprise, but then immediately
I've
looks
saved him twice now. I hope he remembers this.
looks to Volcam and is eager to engage back into combat as he pulls out his two scimitars, since he doesn't know there's an invisible wall in front of him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'll run into it. But I can't speak Draconic at the moment. I can speak Common. So let's yell out to everyone. Okay, everybody spread out. I will try to hold him as long as I can. Just try to protect me. I need to focus. And yep, spread out.
Okay, that will take.
There's just a big brr sound.
Then it's the Hellhound's turn. This one will actually run to the side. Funny enough, it will attack. Wait, let me see. Is he? No, he doesn't. So he will avoid the poisonous smoke. And as such, the only target who's not in the smoke is unfortunately you, Fiera. So he will go for you. And with his 50 feet of movement, he can manage to do so. And wait, no, actually, you know what? No, he wouldn't do that. Let's be realistic here. He would kind of go at the edge here. And let me now see. What is it? 15. There we go, one step closer. And then you can see that he opens his maw and the hot magma kind of just dripping out. And then out of it, flames come spewing out. He will hit the white guard in front of him and you, Jade. So you both have to make a dexterity saving throw. That is a 19.
I don't know if it's good enough, but I try.
That is definitely good enough. So you only take half of this, which is only 8 fire damage for you, but no fire damage for the other one, since he is resistant. And the other dog will run all the way here, take a dash action, and will run all the way to you, Fiera. Other one will also just run across the lava. Wait, his movement will be halved here, so we'll make it over here. It would be 25 and another 50, which would be 75. He would kind of just wait there, ending its turn, which would take us to Eirik.
Oh. Okay. Seeing that Fiera asked to be protected, I'm gonna use my Fey Touched feature to use Dissonant Whispers on the hound that just ran over to her.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Ooh. Make a wisdom save. Which it fails. So first of all, we'll take 8 psychic damage.
And has to use all of its movement to run away.
It's 50 feet. And we'll run all the way over here as it kind of howls and snarls for the dissonant whispers inside of his head. Okay, anything else?
There will be in a second. I'm going to... Oh. Whoops. Ruler, where's my ruler? I'm going to run here with my movement, and then as an the Dissonant Whispers was an action, movement, bonus action. I don't think I had anything. No, I do not have a valid bonus action. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna tuck myself behind that base of that pillar right there.
Okay, that's your turn. You come to the guards that belong to Volcam. This one will go towards the one that the Hout engage and will start to recklessly attack it with its long sword, which it will do with one hand. Ho 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 ho! It's a natural 1. So someone can roll me the 20.
I can do it. I'll do it.
Cat is like demanding attention right now.
A 14, which is the enemy grabs your weapon and can make one attack as a reaction, which Felkar's guard will gladly do. So as he kind of attacks him, Felkar's guard actually like coughing heavily from the poison, so takes it and will make an attack, which is the same attack actually. So he will make an attack against it. It was 19 who actually hit. and deal 7 force damage against him. However, that's not the end of its turn. We'll also make 1 claw attack against them. 21 will also hit for 15 slashing damage. And then 1 bite attack, which is a 12, which doesn't hit and misses him. And there, the other guard will just fight against the bear that was attacking him. So he will start off with 1 longsword attack against you, Isorel, on a 19, I believe.
Yep.
Hits. Well, actually,
Yeah.
I have to first make a Constitution saving throw to see if he gets poisoned because he isn't immune. Okay, he had 2 natural 20s. Holy fuck! Holy shit! So he's definitely not poisoned. So you take 13 force damage from his sword as it scrapes through your bare body. Then you will also make 1 claw attack. So 21.
Yep.
Will also hit, dealing another 8 slashing damage. And last but not least, it will try to bite you. And with a 20, oh my god.
Yep.
Will deal another 15 damage.
Back to Isorel form.
Then you can place yourself back here.
Yes.
However, that is the end of their turns, which will now take us to Jade.
I'm gonna go up to this guy. And I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on this guy right here that I'm behind.
Mm-hmm.
Just so that I have a reminder. And then I'm going to swing my battle axe at him. Do I have advantage because our allies in front of him?
Yep, you do have advantage. You are flanking him. $16 hits.
And I didn't say that I had my shield out, so it's two-handed. Plus my d6 from necrotic.
Nice.
And then my second attack. I am so glad I had advantage because it was a 1 or a 2.
Holy shit. Yeah, unfortunately, your ally isn't helping you much. He seems heavily wounded and also seems to be taking effect of the poison. And so you kind of try to rely a bit on him, but the other one then turns its focus towards you, manages to dodge your second battle axe attack as it swings over his head right after you hit your first one. Anything else you would like to do?
No, because I did bonus action, attack, some of my movements. No, I'm good.
Okay, then this will take us to Felkal's guard. This guy will then try to retaliate immediately with your help. Actually, before that happens, the one guy you just attacked will use its reaction. Will it do it? No, it won't do it actually, because that would be dumb of him. However, back to the normal one, he will attack with you. So he also has advantage. Did I not click it? I didn't. There's a 14, unfortunately, it doesn't hit. No, actually it's a normal roll because he has disadvantage on his attack rolls because he's poisoned. So that it would be a 10. Then we'll try to claw him. The 12 also doesn't hit, so he will try to bite him. The 22 does hit. At least one of the attacks lands on it, dealing 16 piercing damage. However, it is obviously has immunity against cold, so that doesn't do anything. The other guards will go towards you, Isolwell, flank with you, the other one, and attempt to strike him. Also a claw. It was a natural 20. Oh boy. Turning the tide, dealing a total of 24 damage as he kind of backstabs and slices through the abdomen of this one who was kind of mauling over your bear form. Then immediately will take his long sword and attack again with a 15. Still has advantage. Hits again, luckily, with another 7 damage. And last but not least, he will also attempt to bite him. With a 19, he will strike again, dealing 13 piercing damage. And you can see he has heavily wounded the one in front of him, ending its turn. Bring us to Velkal, who has brought you here in the first place. Doesn't know that the Force of Shield, Wall of Force is there. He will attempt to make... Actually, you know what? Benefit of the doubt, I will let him do an intelligence save. 14 or higher, he gets it. Nope, he's too dumb. And he will use his action to try and attack Volcam. However, ineffective against the wall. Seems a bit confused of what is going on. And instead decides to kind of fly back towards... you know what? Seeing that he can't do much there. Kind of curse around. Well, actually, he will call out in Draconic, so I say you would understand him. Askeltel, Ulal, Isatakalas, Kukatel. Basically saying, why can't I attack him? He seems to be untouchable.
Should I answer him, or do I have to wait my turn?
No, you can't answer.
Oh, I would yell out to Fiera. What did you do to him?
He's trapped for the moment. As I'm like staring daggers at this guy, like sweat pouring down. I'm focusing on something invisible.
Alright, I'm just gonna yell out in Draconic. She's keeping him trapped.
Very fine then. And then he will dash over here, use one attack against this Hellhound. Will attempt to first strike it with a scimitar. With a 16 he will hit, so I'll just make a second strike. 15, I believe, should also hit. Yes, close. Dealing a total of only 12. Right? Yeah. He would have 1 on that. And then he will attempt to bite it as well. It was a 16, he will hit. Dealing 20. That Hellhound. Oh my god, I forgot the legendary actions of my guy. So at the end of its turn...
I'm so sad.
He will... Oh my god. Yeah, I should have actually known this a little bit before. And I already know that Matt is gonna hate me for it. However, he will teleport out of his place behind Felkal in this magma spot. out of the wall of force, which will bring us to its turn.
Does this teleport go through the ethereal plane? Is my only defense.
No, it's teleportation.
Okay.
The ethereal plane, unfortunately, does not bridge the gap of hell, actually. So, no. He uses fire to teleport, which is what it's called. It's called Fire Step. But good defense. I commend you at least for that. I now have to look for something. What does it say? Okay, no, I won't do that. So instead, he will man, playing a mage caster always is such a thing. You will cast a spell on you, Fiera, as you hear words emanating inside of your head, though you do not understand what that is. And you just hear one word. Skull. You have to make an wisdom saving throw, it is, I believe.
Okay. That's one thing I proficient at.
14 is unfortunate.
Guessing that's not high.
I'm gonna use Flash of Genius. I'm gonna focus on her, seeing that she's lost her concentration or something disrupted her concentration on the wall of force. I'm just gonna yell out to her, like, you know, protect yourself, like, you know, just trying to give her like this little quick pep talk to snap her back into reality.
Okay, yes, you quickly say those words, and Fiera, you kind of knock out of it before you notice that you are trying to kind of kneel down, it seems like, onto the floor. Not knowing what has affected you there, but it was a +5. You just managed to break free from the effects of the spell successfully. You can see Volcam kind of getting a bit annoyed. Unakatel. Us has el nokal. And then with his free hand, he will once again attack Velkal with his claw again. It's a 21. Definitely hit. Dealing 18 slashing damage to him again, which ends his turn. So will take us to Isorel.
Yes. So I am going to take advantage of the fact that there is someone in front of me and use my nifty new little thing called Dragon's Breath. That is a bonus action. And I will do that. And I will... Hold on. Let me check here. Right, no, hold on. It's fire, so I'm not gonna do that. That's what I was looking at. Because in my spells list, it was typed out as acid damage, and then I remembered there was something about
fire only. Yeah.
Yeah. There was something about that. So instead instead, I am going to... Where is it? Where is it? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me... I am very sorry. I'm trying to take my time and do things correctly.
No worries, I was doing the same.
I thought I had... Where is it?
Would you like for spell or?
Yeah, I'm looking for my spells, but I might be looking at the wrong thing. But it's
See what the spell is.
okay. Okay then. Yeah. I am going to... Oh my god. Why can't I? I can't find my... I might be mixing things together. Sorry about that. Do I have anything close? I thought I had something that was touch. I don't seem to have anything that is touch. What? I am confusion. I am way too close to him, so you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I am going to wild shape again.
Okay. Into...
Back to the bear I go.
Shit, did I delete the bear? Yep, seems like I did. So, take a new one. No, now...
Oh, you got a flanking buddy too.
Wait. I didn't delete it, I saw it. Good.
Why are you so quiet, Jack?
Because I wasn't talking in the microphone. I'm sorry.
And then I'm going to attack him again with my bear.
Advantage?
Yep. Yes, that's all I can do. Okay, so advantage. I have to do it twice because it doesn't let me do advantage on this. I'm sorry.
Ooh, lucky.
Yes. And then the claws, again, I have to do it twice, but I think the first one is going to be good. Yeah, the first one is going to be good.
Yep. And you first bite it into the shoulder, and as it pinned down by your bite, you just claw through it, ripping its left arm up to shreds and killing it. As you manage.
Good. So then I'm gonna get the F out of that cloud and just run right here.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do, right? That's the only distance I can get. 40 feet.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't want to cluster with my friends, but if I want to get out of the cloud and on the way to the other bad guys, that's what I gotta do for now.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
Then at the end of your turn, Volcam will use one of its legendary actions, or actually 2 points of it, and you can see him raise his free hand once again. And you can see how from the pool right next to y'all, or next to you, can see out of the lava a hellhound emerges and steps out of the magma towards where you are, and is looking viciously, specifically to Fiera, which will now take us to the layer action, which now means that the smoke disappears as it is over. And this time Velcam will use its layer to not be very effective, since he has to choose a point of fire, and he will just choose, I guess, this point, and kind of spewing out of there's a sudden volcanic eruption which floods the area with hot magma and burning rock. However, no one's inside of there, so you are all unaffected. Which will now take us to Fiera's turn.
Yeah, so since I did that check earlier, do I have any indication of how I can deactivate this glyph?
It is a pretty...
It's massive.
massive. You know that, like, continuity, Jesus Christ, is quite important for magical glyphs to work. And so perhaps, like, severing one of the lines might do it. However, it's such a big glyph that the potential that it will still stay intact is very high. And you would have to kind of investigate it a little bit further to try and find out if you could kind of maybe break some of its effects, but that would take an action to do.
Well, one thing I see is they're going to the pillars seem to be at specific spots, but a lot of them are destroyed. Wait, I don't think a magic missile can destroy one of these pillars. It's gigantic. I don't have anything bigger today. Do I? Do I think one magic missile could destroy one line? So if I shot like a bunch of missiles at a bunch of lines, I could potentially break a bunch of different connections.
Yeah.
Oh, but then if it's the pillars, that'd be such a waste of an action. Oh balls. We'll go with Plan B. Maybe next year. That's a little bit of time. Plan B is I will cast Low on a bunch of people and hope it gets at least one. I believe they all fit in there. So I'll do, the 4 guys we're against. I can't fit any others. It will be Wisdom saves. 17. I'm hoping to get 1.
Okay, could you do the square again where you're casting it?
Yep, it's in here. And I can specify which ones. So the 2 red, the orange, and the big baddie.
Okay, so here is the wisdom of the big baddie. It was a 14. He fails. And so he is slowed.
What? Oh my god, I did Chronomancy.
The red ones, it's 1 hellhound, 2 hellhounds.
Sure.
They, one of them succeeds, and this
It's 17, yeah.
yeah, the red one succeeds, and then the white. Oh wait, yeah, no, Volcom has advantage, but he would have failed anyways, even with advantage. And then the guard of him is a 19, so the guard also makes it. So the big baddie and 1 of the hellhounds.
That is plenty. So happy with that.
What does slow do again?
Yeah, I'm trying to post the text. I don't know why it won't let me. This one? That one. There we go. We did it. And then it didn't waste a slot. Okay. Yeah, so -2 to AC and Dex are the big ones. Also, they're limited on actions. You can do a action, a bonus action. Can't use reactions. And yeah, 1 attack. If you cast a spell, you have to roll, or it might not go off. So it does a bunch of stuff. It just, yeah.
Very nice. Question is now, what about legendary actions?
I think those are unhindered. Although if it's like a multi-attack, I assume it's 1 attack. I don't know. It depends what it is. If it's a spell, I assume you would have to roll.
Yeah, I guess I would just.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, I think I would just roll then.
Oh, I don't want to go near lava, but I also don't want to go near dog. I don't want to go anywhere. Hi Rick, you're near me. You're on the other side there. Boy. Yeah, I'll yell out as I run toward a pillar, toward the dog. I'm gonna try to figure out this circle. Good luck. Spread out. And I'll go down here. I think that's far enough for that.
Okay. And it's your turn. At the end of your turn, you would use legendary action to fire Firebolt straight at you. Since it's a spell, I will roll a d20 to see.
Yep.
If it does, has to be a
11 or higher, it fails.
Wait, it fails if it's not an 11 or higher, right? So on an 11 or higher, the spell does take effect. Oh, so it does take effect.
Yes.
Okay. Like for him?
Yeah, it
That's
should be
horrible writing.
Yeah, it really isn't that great. So that's a firebolt coming your way. It was a 15.
Oh god, do I have to? It's I have to shield. Yep, I will throw up a shield and try to ricochet it away.
Okay. And it scatters off of your shield, dispersing and not doing anything to protect yourself from it. Brings us to the Hellhounds. We'll start off with the one that is closest to you, Fiera. It will run all the way here, and it will make kind of open its gaping maw, and once again you can see fire being discharged out of it, so you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Save, not check.
11 is a failure.
Oh, I don't have reaction. Never mind.
So you take 24 fire damage.
Oh,
I got concentrate.
Small
Ooh,
hounds.
that hurt. I believe it's. Oh yeah, still up.
Definitely still up for you. The one will go here and attack. Will attack Felkal. He has advantage. He's slowed, but he still has advantage because he's not only flanking, but he has pack tactics as a hound, so he would just attempt to bite him. It was a 17. He will hit Felkal. So Felkal takes another 11 piercing damage. There. Can't do anything else, while this hound will attack the green one, also has advantage because of pack tactics. So it was a 14, however, will miss as he kind of tries to bite into him, and he just swiftly dodges away. And I believe that were 4 hellhounds. Oh no, this hellhound is still here. Beneath Fiera, who will run towards you, and it will attempt to bite you with advantage because there are 2 of them. It was a 20.
That meets my shield DC.
Oh my god.
Or AC.
So you take 14 damage.
Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. I am hurting quite a bit. You stay up, thank you. It's the one thing I could do is slow.
And that ends their turn, bringing us now to Iric.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, why do you have hounds around you? You're making my decision an ethically difficult one.
Listen, if I'm up on my turn, I can probably take care of myself. But I need to be up on my turn.
That's every wizard ever.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about these hands. Yeah.
It is but a scratch.
I've been lower.
I'm gonna go with my original plan then. Follow me here. I'm gonna take 5 feet of movement and step next to the bear, and presuming I'm still sort of blocked and covered by this bear and the pillar, I'm gonna misty step my way to that position there. Nope, I'm gonna misty step one more base. I'm gonna misty step there. Hoping that by doing that, no one saw where I went to. Just putting that out there.
Okay.
Hopefully nobody saw me go to where I am. From there, I'm going to use my action to cast Call Lightning.
Oh shit.
Centered on this space here. So I get to make a 60-foot radius cloud above the entire battlefield. And then, as part of that casting, I'm going to call down a bolt of lightning on this square here. Bolt of lightning right there, so that the 2 guys on either side of it have to make their save against the lightning bolt.
Okay, very nice. And what kind of save is that? Could you just post it?
Yeah. Display.
Okay. It's a dexterity, I presume.
Yes.
So you're hitting one time the 2 hounds that you're hitting. Okay, so that was the top one.
The orange one has a -2.
Yes, so that is the first one with a -2. which is a fail. And then the lower one, the 16, which is also a fail, I believe.
Yep. 18 is the DC.
Oh, that's pretty good. 19.
So both take 19 damage.
Nice. The upper one, as the lightning gets called down. Actually, tell us how you cast the spell. I think it's the first time you've done this.
Yeah, it's brand new, so this is first time for everything. So basically, once I get into my little hidden position, I'm just going to triangulate my position, making sure I've got the calculation proper. And I'll point my wand straight up into the air, and basically the cloud emerges out of the wand and begins to mix with the atmosphere above us. And then the cloud just starts to, build and build and build. It gets dark and it starts to rumble, and you start seeing sparks of lightning in the cloud. And then once I see that the charge in the cloud is complete, I just point down at the ground at the spot that I want it to go, and
yes, and a crush of lightning does come striking down. And the top hound just gets completely obliterated, just kind of exploding in a splash of magma, while the other one takes heavy damage as some of its body starts to splinter off with the lightning kind of breaking it off of there. So you kill one of the hounds. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna try to just tuck myself next to the geyser of lava and try to protect myself.
Okay, then this will take us to the guards of Volcom. The one that is there will attack. We'll try to first finish off the one guy in front of him. And so he will first hit him with his longsword. With a 20 does hit. He'll deal 13 damage. Oof, which is a lot, but not enough to kill him. But looking heavily damaged, he will use its claw to attack it again. With a 25, he will most probably, finish the job on one of Felkal's soldier as he is slain with the claw of the one, and it will turn around to face you, Jade, and attempt to bite you. Was it 27? He definitely hits, and that will be 18 damage towards you, Jade.
Oh.
And that's it from them, since he's the only one alive, which will now take us to your turn, Jade.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go I don't have advantage anymore since my counterpart died.
About a 26 will hit.
And then the 2's the necrotic from Hex.
Yep.
And then he also... I'll do my second attack. And then I'll
Okay.
do that.
A 17 will hit. For 10. You strike him, and he looks heavily damaged. Disappears in blood.
Oh, he also gets the d6 from that one too. Awesome. Because it's anytime I hit.
Oh yeah. Well, let me tell him, he literally has 1 HP. So you kill him with that strike As your battle axe comes down, and you just kind of cleave into his neck, leaving his limp body there as he falls to the floor next to his, well, enemy and brother, since they look quite similar.
Jack, I just want to ask one thing.
Yes.
It might be too late, but my damage roll for my my lightning didn't include my arcane firearm
Oh,
D8.
yeah, then well done.
Okay. I don't know why it wasn't automatically included, but 3 extra damage to the guy that survived.
Okay. Is it also D8? Isn't it an additional of the same dice? Isn't it a D10 then?
No, it just says roll a D8. You gain the bonus of the spell's damage.
Ah, okay. Yes, then another 3 damage to the hound. Okay, yeah, Jade, anything?
As a bonus action, I am going to move my hex
Do you
to
actually
the big.
concentrate on Hex?
Yes.
Oh, then you...
Oh, I didn't. I forgot to roll my.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll that real fast?
Yes. Because that might mean that he could have survived. Okay, yeah, easy. 17 is more than enough. So nothing changed. Yeah, you will move your Hex to...
The guy that we're here to kill.
Okay. Volcom it is, who's now hexed. Anything else?
Let's see. We're just gonna move over here.
Okay.
And then can we take a break?
Yeah, I wanted to at the end of the round, if that's okay.
Okay. That's fine.
This is probably gonna take a while. Then it's Felkar's guard. Though Fiora, you seem to be the biggest trouble. He has his own task, so he will rush.
Oh, before I forget,
Yes?
sorry. I noticed when I didn't cast Hex the first time, I didn't state what ability check they have disadvantage on, and I'm choosing to be Dexterity.
Okay. Then I shall keep that in mind. Felkar's guard will come to aid Felkar and will attack the leader. Welcome.
Yep, and -2 AC.
Yes, so we will start off with a long sword. 22 will definitely hit, dealing 14 damage. And then he will make his claw attack. 23 will hit, and will also just make the bite right after that. And 22. Dang, these are some pretty damn good rolls. Dealing a total of 18 and 26 damage as he comes to the aid of his one and only true captain, ending his turn, bring us to Felkar, who will just also do the same. Attack him with his scimitar twice. 25 and a 14 unfortunately won't hit. And then he will also attempt to bite him with a 17. Thanks to the -2 will hit him. So he deals 19 damage in total as he all starts wailing onto him. And that is where we're gonna take our break. Ooh, okay.
Everybody's still alive?
Good.
Everybody's
Good
alive?
first
job.
half. Good
I'm
first half.
starting, guys, just so you know.
Yep.
He teleported me at 5th level, but that's okay.
Okay, so we will see you guys in a quick second after we will take a well-deserved break. Goodbye. And we are back. And to not delay things too much, I think we will just jump right back into the action with, of course, none other than one himself. He will attempt to cast a spell once again on you, Fiera. Try and break.
I have shield up still, so I can't counter stuff.
So you have to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage. Wait, no. He first has to make. I first have to roll a d20.
Oh my god! Roll high, roll super high.
That's the one
crit.
time
I want
you
you to crit.
to
Crit,
roll
please.
high.
Crit.
Oh, sheesh. Man, the one time you want to roll high.
Oh.
I mean, the 2 is there, but the 0 is not. So you have to make a wisdom save with advantage, however.
Advantage. Okay. Do I feel weird draconic words in my head, or not draconic?
Yes, he does speak out towards you, but you don't understand what he's saying.
24. I'm ready this time.
4. Yeah, so you definitely feel an influence inside of your mind that is gripping your mind, in fact. That almost sounds like something is compelling you to kind of obey him. However, you resist this compulsion, manage to neglect whatever was trying to take a hold
He really does not like me. I've
of
noticed.
a mind. And once again, in frustration, he says in slow-mo, and that's the end of his turn, since he can't do
That is
anything
fine.
else
Okay,
with that. Well, he has half his movement, but I don't think he will move. Just kind of chillax there. Will bring us to Isorel, which is your turn.
Yes. So I will activate my Balm of Peace. Run up to here. So I will heal the 2 green people right here and Jade with my Balm of Peace.
Okay, very nice.
Right here.
Whoa.
So everyone gets 12.
Yes. Everyone gets 12.
Nice.
And then I will run back here as my movement. And as my bonus action, I am going to drop my wild shape and go back to Isorel.
Okay.
Does it take a bonus action to drop?
Yes, because I have combat wild shape.
Mhm.
So it's a bonus action to revert back to my human form.
Yep.
So that will be my turn. And I feel like that was the most structured turn I've had the entire campaign.
Hmm.
And that's because I had an extra 10 minutes to think about it.
Okay. Then at the end of your turn, he will use one of his legendary actions to... You know what? Shoot a firebolt. No, actually, he will summon one of his hellhounds again. So I roll a d20 to see whether or not he can do that. No, he cannot. Well, it's just
You
delayed,
have to do
right?
it yeah, till
Is
next
it-
turn.
Yeah.
So how would that work with a legendary action?
Great question. It would probably happen at the end of Izrael's turn, I assume. Izrael's next turn.
I guess so, which is something I will most definitely forget. So I will just say it just doesn't happen. It's too complicated to remember, because even if I try to remember, I definitely won't. Which will now take us to our layer action. That I would say will go unimpeded, since it's not really him doing it, and more...
Yeah, it's not really a spell.
Yeah. He will put the gas this time around here.
Oh.
So you all are affected. He would also get one of his hair horns. So Jade, you have to make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, so sorry.
Nice.
That is a 13. That is
One of
a...
the things that Jade's good at.
So you make it, so you don't get poisoned. However, Felkal and his guard both do get poisoned. So they have disadvantage on their attack rolls. Now take us to Fiera's turn.
Yeah, I gotta make a character decision. For a potion, is that an action or bonus action if I want to take myself?
For yourself is a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get that over and done with. Take my potion of healing. I'm hurt. As I like dodge the fights out of these. Oh, put it a bit lower. Okay. Woo.
Wow.
Okay, I was gonna say my turn's a little complicated, but that makes a little sense probably. What would it be if I wanted to examine the pillar and its connectivity with these lines?
It would be an investigation check.
Would it be like an action though? Would take my turn?
Yep.
Oh boy. Part of me wants to maintain slow, because that would help a lot. Part of me wants to think I can't survive another turn with two hellhounds biting at me with my current health. And they go next. Survive sounds good. Yeah, I'm kind of alone over here. I don't want to drop slow. A bit slow on the hounds. I don't think that'll affect their breath though. Already made him angry. Okay, I will survive as things are looking okay. And I will drop slow. So my locket kind of fades as the effect is now taken off the big boss man. And instead, a sphere starts appearing around me, iridescent with a little bit of like a rainbow sheen when the lava lights kind of goes off it, as I'll use resilient sphere on myself.
Very nice.
And as that happens, I will roll over here.
So you're in your bubble.
Actually, one more. Yep, I'm in the bubble. You've seen this bubble before. And I'm
Good,
rolling
good.
behind this
I'm
pillar.
going to remember that you are in your bubble.
Yes. They can attack if they want, Jack. You know,
Yeah,
that's fine with me.
Okay. Then
The hamster is rolling away.
I'm rolling. Yep.
at
Nope.
the end of your turn.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah, these-
Action, bonus action movement.
Yep, the sphere comes up and you can see the two barking dogs. Now, kind of look like normal dogs to you since they can't really reach you. And they just snarl and bite at your sphere. And they will take their reactions, attempt to attack you. However, they will have no effect doing so. And at the end of your turn, Volcom will... Vulcan will use its legendary action to... Yeah, it will use its Fire Step again. And for that I will roll d20 to see if he can do that. He can't, right? 11 or higher he can't, if I remember correctly. So that doesn't work out. As such, it's the Hellhound's turn.
Oh, he's not slow anymore, so I can just go off.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm so dumb. Thank you for the reminder. So he will teleport back into the middle of the magma. Staying there. The Hellhounds, seeing that they're unable to attack you, think they're smart enough. Actually, let me just check. They're not the smartest thing. I let each of them make an intelligence check. If they roll higher than a 10. Since it also has to do with interest. Nope. The one doesn't. The other one does. So one keeps assaulting you, Fiera. The other one will run towards the closest target, which is Isorel. And that one hasn't used its breath weapon yet, so it will do it against you, Fiera. So you have to make a dexterity saving throw. As once again, it more opens and hot spewing magma comes out again.
You mean Isorel?
Isorel, yes, Isorel. Excuse me.
And you said it was... Sorry.
Dexterity saving.
Dex?
Yeah, dex.
Okay.
"13 barely makes it, and you only take 11 fire damage
Whoa.
as you
Yep.
get partially incinerated there. I think those are all Hellhounds. Hey, and we are back. Oh, fuck. So what happened is I ran out of storage while recording. So we missed the last 8 minutes. However, not too much happened. Isorel reverted back. I think that is the last thing that did happen in recording. Got attacked. After that, Fiera bubbled up. And then the Hellhounds attacked Isorel. And then Eirik used Core Lightning on struck the pillar and managed to damage it and the hound next to it, and found out that the pillar is actually a bit hollow with magma inside. And Jay just rolled a natural 1 to hit the hound next to Fiera, and then rolled a 10 for a natural 1 to see what happens. And I will now look what happens. Oh my god.
You're like killing my heart right now, Jack. Like I'm in such suspense.
You lose focus. You go to the bottom of the initiative order.
I'm already like basically at the bottom. Does my second blast go off?
Yeah, well, you.
Does blast out get to bolt or to...
Yeah, you can shoot a second time. A 20 will hit.
That's better.
Pushing 5 damage. Oh, it still strikes a true. Okay, anything else?
I can't like stand on top of a body. Which is annoying. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Can I like stand over this body that's in front of me?
Yes, you can. It's dead.
Okay. Okay, I'm standing underneath of it. You just can't see me.
Yeah, I will just put it away.
And as a bonus action, I can deal 5 psychic damage to the target cursed by my hex spell. As long as it's within 30 feet, and also to creatures of your choice within 5 feet of the curse, which there isn't any, but I do 5 psychic damage.
Okay. He just takes 5 damage. Anything else?
Nope, that's it, and I guess now I'm at the bottom of the initiative order.
Yep, and you won't get a second turn, obviously, but starting from next round, you will be last in the order.
Yep.
The guards, it's their turn. He kind of looks to you, the one, it's the white one. And he kind of just says, in a language you don't understand, it's Dutonic, where he says, Katal iskat ukatalas. However, also you would understand as he asks Jade, do you want to pick up Blight?
I'm just gonna yell at Jade. He wants to fly you up.
I just start going like this.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I have Featherfall.
He will then use
Well, I have...
action.
I don't know.
Well, he will pick you up and then fly towards him. What is his flying speed again? Let me remind myself. It is 40. So pick you up and then can only go half movements. So you basically here, flying there, and then he will use, I guess, his action to go closer and bring you next to Volcom. And that's gonna be Volcom. That's gonna be the end of its turn. Can't do much more than that.
Oh my god.
That's scary.
You are now floating just a couple of inches over magma. Hot, searing magma.
You can.
He will then do nothing. Felkal will also start to fly and fly behind Volcom and engage in combat and do 2 scimitar attacks against him. With a 14 he will miss. As a 21 he will hit, and then he will also do 1 bite attack. With the 14 he will miss again. Oh, it is his chance. But it only does 4 slashing damage. Felkal, this is your opportunity. But doesn't seem to be taking it, as he just barely scrapes the scale exterior of Volcom. Ending its turn there. Bring us to Volcom himself. Seeing that things aren't going all that well, he will What will he do? What will he do? What will he do? What will he do? He shall... Yes. You see him cast a spell. And you can see that the magma next to him starts to move and rumble a lot. And suddenly Your eyes open probably very wide, Jade, as a set of 2 enormous wings come out of the magma. And a large, enormous creature comes stepping out with hot, shining red scales, with a large maw breathing hot fire as what seems to be like an ancient red dragon steps out of the fire.
I called it.
And appears
I called the guy.
here and stares down towards all of you. And with that, he should also make 1 claw attack against you, Jade.
Yeah.
Literally said a half giant, a half dragon with a pet dragon. This is exactly what you said.
But with a 9, he will not.
Oh boy.
No, that is Volcam that attacked. So with his claw, he will not hit. So that will bring us to Isra. It is your turn.
Can I just ask a quick question?
Yeah.
On my turn, I want to roll a Constitution saving throw to see if I'm overwhelmed with fear based on my past.
Oh shit! Yeah. I think that would be a wisdom save. That would be a wisdom save.
Either way, based off my past,
Yeah.
I think that it would make sense that Jade would have to.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh my god.
We yeah.
Okay, I probably see the big dragon going there.
Yeah. Wait, it's.
Like, Felicia's a player's freaking out.
I am too. I am freaking out.
You're not above magma.
Does it look... Okay. Does it look like a real dragon, or does it look like the spirit of a dragon?
You can make an action to investigate it.
I think now's the time.
Remember, you also have a hellhound next to you.
Yeah, because I'm trying to see if I pop out the Hail Mary or not.
I think it might be Hail Mary time.
I don't think any of us will blame you if you did.
Alright.
The agreement was you wouldn't do it first in front of Jade.
Yeah.
Another dragon has appeared first.
Yeah, I'm gonna scream out to Jade. It's Hail Mary time. I'm sorry. And I hope to God, Fiera and Eirik understand what I mean by that. And then in Draconic, I'm gonna yell out to Felcal and the other guard. I got a little something of my own that could help us, and I'm gonna whip out my scroll of summon dragon spirits and summon my own dragon.
DnD. DnD.
Okay, where would you like to summon it?
Oh,
You see Isarel whip out the scroll, pray out to serve along, and I'm going to summon it. Let me see here.
Yeah, I got
You-
plans of
I'm going to summon it behind Jade, like somewhere here.
Okay.
So that it's
Now you're being flanked by 2 dragons. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Wait, did you do your wisdom
How-
save, Jade? To see if you're
No, I
fine?
haven't done that yet. I was gonna do that on my turn.
Ah, okay. Yeah, as well.
Hold on. Do
Why
I?
didn't he use this earlier?
You know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it here because then Falcal is actually flanking with the other dragon. Yeah. So that could give me an edge. So I'm gonna pop it right here.
Okay. Then... yeah. So you pray to Servalon. And
Yes.
do you still remember the name of the archdragon to which the temple belonged to?
I have it somewhere. Give me 1 second. Oh my gosh. Is it that long, really? Okay, I have this here. Yeah, I'm going back.
I don't have those notes anymore to help you.
No, it's okay. Okay. 29.
Oh, I'm so dumb.
28.
Oh, it's oh, okay.
I have here. Okay. I have a name, and I hope I have the correct name. Son of the Light Virtue, Horus Vallis. Was that it? Or am I mixing up with something else? I have the thing here.
Mixing up with something else, but you don't have to know it. That's alright, I can remind you.
Well, Aravitath, Archdragon, Merverax, the Evergreen Soul Giver.
Yes.
I have it right here.
That is the title and name even. And
I got it.
yes, you summon him as you kind of embrace the spirit of Archdragon Mirvorax. You can see from the point you choose that these, despite there being lava, it turns to blistering water for a moment as the roots come out and a small forest just appears around it, and these twisting trees and branches and leaves kind of all form together, and you can see slowly but surely take on the form of a magnificent wild being creature made out of biomaterial moss-covered branches Inside of it, a glowing green light appears as in front of you, the once long lost forgotten archdragon shows itself, and it looks a little bit like this
Oh my gosh.
as it
Holy shit.
steps out,
Oh my gosh.
truly making this battle an epic one
Sick.
as the archdragon itself makes its appearance here. That is the artwork. However, I do have a token for him, which I will place down. He is
Jack's been waiting for us to use it.
maybe.
I am in battle mode right now.
Dude, I'm having like a heart attack, so I can
Your
only
character
imagine
is-
how Jade is going to be feeling on her turn. Like,
Yeah.
I am tiny compared to.
Yeah, we just stepped into a dragon fight. This is stage 2.
Okay. Yes. And so it is. Your dragon, unfortunately, is a tiny bit smaller than one. Here's some.
A tiny bit? Listen, I'll take any edge that I can get.
Yep.
Okay.
An edge is an edge, and your dragon is
Yes.
there. Have to move this a little bit further to front. So, anything else you would like to do?
So that was my action. Let me see. Can I? What is it? Am I close? Ugh, I don't think I'll be close enough. I am just out of it. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna take the possible attack that I could get from that guy and just get myself closer to Jade.
Okay. Hellhound will happily try and take a bite at you.
Yep, that's fine.
And with a 12, I think he misses.
Miss. Yeah, and now that I am close enough, I am going to heal her
Nice.
with a nice little bonus action healing word at 4th level because I can.
Mm,
And you gain 15 healing points back.
that
nice.
helps.
Yep, that's what I thought. Anything is going to help at this point. And I'm going to assume that the dragon speaks Draconic, hopefully,
Mm,
and I will basically tell him. Oh shoot!
Oh shoot.
shoot.
Yes, I'm going to tell him. Oh shoot! Well, it's basically gonna be that, but
He responds, bamboo shoot is
yes.
partially
that's
what
I
I'm made
thought.
out of.
I'm going to tell him, mighty in Draconic, mighty Archdragon, please help us.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
Very well. When does your Drank Spirit take its turn? Isn't it right after yours?
It is right after mine. We have the same initiative.
Okay, then you can do your thing.
Okay, so I have the spell. I'm just gonna go get it because I technically am high level enough to have it, but I don't have it because I'm multi-class. So I need to go pivot a little bit with things. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, I actually can. do 2.
Come on.
Spells modifier is
Here it. Okay. I have it right here. So, yeah, it obeys my verbal commands, which basically asks him to help us. So he's going to attack the big thing in front of him.
Okay. So it can make a number of rend attacks equal to half the spell's level 1 or down. I think it's a 5th level spell, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so it's 2 attacks.
2 attack. Your spell attack might hit plus the spell's level piercing damage, which is 1d6 plus 5? Or was that plus 4 plus 5?
Plus 4. 1d6 plus 4 plus the spell's level piercing damage. So
Okay,
5. Yeah, so
another
plus 9.
5 there. Piercing,
Yeah.
and then it also gets 1 breath attack, which it can make. So,
Okay.
it will try to rend and an attack, which I'm going to do for you, which has a plus 8, since it's basically as if you're attacking. And with a
Yes.
10, you can see it swooshes in towards the larger red dragon, and you can see it just kind of the red dragon kind of dodges it, and it can attack again. With a 24, it hits clearly into the abdomen. However, you notice something, that the claws just kind of go completely through the red dragon and doesn't scale it one bit.
It's an illusion.
And you notice that it doesn't seem to be able to touch the dragon.
That's why he didn't bring it out earlier.
It's an illusion. He's trying to scare us.
And you still have 1 breath
also-
weapon.
I also just love the idea that there's the dragon made of like wood and plant life trying to
Yep.
fight in hell.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's really funny.
Yep. I am in love. I want to adopt this dragon. He's mine now. He's
Well-
my baby.
He technically is. You have 1 breath weapon still that you can use in a 30-foot cone.
30-foot cone. That would have hit Jade though. And I'm trying not to attack her.
You can also decide not to use it.
Yeah, I asked him to help us not hurt us, so yeah. I'm not going to do that.
Okay, very well. Then at the end of your turn, you see Velcam kind of noticing that you have uncovered his lowly spiel of summoning an illusion. Well, did what it meant to do, kind of give you a bit of a fight. And he will then use his legendary action to summon another Hellhound. But this time, you will actually summon it here. And it will kind of crawl out of the magma again and snarl at you. I however won't do anything else there. Then it's delay action's turn. It is fire again. Since last time it was gas. Was it gas last time? No, right? It was fire last time. Oh no, it was gas because
It was gas because
Yeah,
you said I was not poisoned.
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was like
You said smoke, I think, but
Yeah, smoke, gas.
Yeah.
And then now from one of his geysers. Yeah, I mean, Jade, you're right over a fire pit, so you will choose his own portion. Actually, might even get the Archdragon with him. So it's a 20-foot, I believe correctly, volcanic eruption, 15-foot radius. So let's see if we can get both of them. Yes. He can get the dragon and will come, and you, Jade. So you both have to make a actually a Constitution saving throw, which you're good at, as the magma kind of erupts up.
Are you sure I'm good at this?
Oh my god. Well,
I'm staring at a dragon, Jax.
yeah, that's true. So
I'm
you...
assuming I lose my hex.
No, not necessarily. It's only if you break your concentration. You do, however, take, from standing over there and getting your ass flamed, only 8 fire damage as the fire spews out, as well as the draconic being, which actually has 50 HP, and then minus 8.
I just got a nat 20 on my con save to maintain hex.
There you go. At least that something is keeping itself strong. That's the end of the Leia's turn, so that will now take us to Fiera.
Oh boy. There's a dragon. So many options. So this pillar that got struck by lightning, is there any change other than it seems to be hollow?
Hit with force damage too.
Oh, you hit the pillar and not the hound.
Oh no, I did hit the hound. No, I
Yeah.
did hit the hound.
Yeah, it seems to be hollow for some reason. There's a strong presence of heat inside of the pillar.
Do I spend his turn figuring that out? I don't know what's going on with the dragon battle. I'm gonna let dragon go against dragon, and people are flying over lava. Can't do anything about that at the moment. The hellhound next to me. We haven't done that much damage to him yet. I think we gotta do the wizard thing. I'm gonna take my time to examine these lines, the pillars. What's their function? Can I disable it? What's going on here? What do I gotta do with that?
Okay, investigation check. Holy shit. That
I'm a wizard.
is a natural 20. 2 back-to-back from the group. Now that's what I call some good rolls. Yeah, from the analysis you did before, okay, these lines seem to be a channel of magical energy completing this rune circle. And this pillar, now that's hollowed out, you understand, this is one of the source of where this heat is coming from, which is why it's hollow. Or actually it's not hollow, it's just that there's some sort of magic core that is kind of fueling this huge rune circle, because you need something that fuels it, and that's inside of there. And you notice that your first idea of breaking this circle wouldn't have done much, because what you need to do is disrupt at least one of the cores in order to discontinue this large magic cycle, which means one of the pillars has to be completely disconnected from the rest. If you only cut one line, it is still connected to the others. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines that you have to do, kind of disconnect. And if you manage to do that, you might be able to disable the entire thing.
Okay, but that was my action.
Yes, that was your action.
I'll just look over at Irix since I saw him bring down lightning near me, and just point to the pillar and try to yell, even though it's gonna be muffled. Hit it again! Again! And I'm pointing to the pillar.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna stay in my sphere, but I'm gonna roll it over here around the hound, like pushing and walking around like a human hamster.
Okay.
So that's my action. I don't think I have a bonus action. I think I can only move half movement. I will double for sure while I'm in here. Half creature speed. Okay, yeah, that's all I got then.
Alright then, it's the Hellhound's turn again. This one will rush towards Israel, and the other one will also rush towards you, Israel, and the other one will also rush towards you, Israel. And the one, I think by now has figured out that it's, you know, not being able to bite you. And so instead, it will sniff out.
Run over to Israel.
No, I think he will actually run towards you, Ioric.
I was hiding.
Yeah, you are visually hiding, but they have a pretty good scent. They are dogs after all. However, he has to use his action to dash towards you. So, actually no, wait. First of all, roll a d6. Nope, he doesn't get his breath weapon back, so he will use his action to dash towards you. So you're surrounded by 3 of them. I swear they will have advantage because of pack tactics, and they will take a bite. The first one is a 20 will hit.
Ouch.
And you will take 20 damage.
Ouch.
The second will bite. Was a 17 will also hit. Take another 12.
I'm down.
Oh no.
Oh, buddy.
We're in trouble.
And the last one will bite, which will be an automatic 2 failed death saves.
Yep.
If it hits.
Oh yeah, okay, you're right. It will also roll with advantage. But 22 will definitely hit.
But is it the bottom one?
It is the bottom one.
I will chrono shift, and I'm within 30 feet of it, and try to slow it down to the point where it kind of loses track of its own reality.
Okay.
So you get one single roll.
Yep.
That it determines whether it's
One single roll. It's always the left one. Let's see. It's a 19.
Oh,
I tried.
Still hits. That takes us to Ioric's turn. What do you do?
Oh my god. This went so south so quickly.
It was going so well, and then it wasn't.
God damn it. God. Fuck. Oh my god.
You have the branch as well, right?
Yes.
What's
on
its
me.
name? Just assume you told us what it does.
Yeklava.
Branch of it. Okay. Just in case.
Oh man. That's just
What's it gonna be, Ioric?
out of the 3 hounds that are around Israel, can I tell which is the most damaged?
At a quick glance, they all seem fairly similar. The one that just appeared obviously hasn't taken any damage at all. And, well, the top one you would assume has taken a bit more damage than the rest.
I'm gonna. God. Okay, bonus action, Misty Step out of there. And then oops, that was too far. There. Bonus action. I'm going to then run to the other end of this pillar. And then I'm going to cast. God, what can I? Okay, then I'll cast Chaos Bolt at, I guess, the one that I ran away from.
Okay. $25 definitely hits.
So this is at first level. I'm gonna choose force damage.
That's 18. You kind of teleport away, run away, and then this bolt of chaos, chaotic energy ruptures and force damage and explodes the hound as it dies on impact. To kill it with that blast.
Yeah, I mean that's it.
Okay. That takes us towards here. This guy is currently holding you, Jade. Is there anything you're doing or saying, Jade?
Anything I'm doing?
Yeah, while he's holding you.
Can I just do my wisdom save now to see how I would be reacting?
Oh no!
Yeah, please do.
Because I feel like that's going to determine what if I'm saying or doing anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
22.
I am screaming at the top of my lungs, not again. You will fall.
Okay. Then the guy just feels that you're committed in taking care of this guy, so he will also make a bite attack. That's the only thing he can do, since he's carrying you with both of his arms. He can only bite. Oh, it's a 19. He will hit, dealing, dang, 28 damage. That's pretty good. Getting him down there, ending its turn. Bringing us to Felkal, who will just continue to slash at his enemy. Oh my god, and he is doing so shit. 21 at least hits. Come on, Felkal. Oh, it's 5 slashing damage. And he will bite.
Jesus.
Was it 30 of missing? Man, Felkal really at rock bottom here. Maybe also a bit intimidated by the large image of a dragon there. Okay, it is now Jade's turn.
And Jade, get this guy. Hit hard. Home run. Knock his head off.
I'm checking one thing real fast.
Oh wait, he has to make a two constitution saving throws, since he's concentrating on his spell right now. Forgot about that. A 10 barely makes.
Wow.
And another one. Oh my god, 2 10s! He just barely makes both of them. Holy shit. Okay.
What?
As a bonus action, because I'm really pissed off right now, I'm going to use my Hex Blades curse, which is different from the normal Hex curse, on the same one that's currently cursed already.
Okay, double curse.
Alright, now, do I have advantage on my attacks on him? Because he's, like,
Yes.
flanked?
He is indeed flanked.
Okay, I need a 19 or a 20. Okay, I can still hit.
Yep, that hits.
Plus... Yeah, so that's the... plus 4 more damage.
So that is 20.
And then I'm also going to use my Divine Smite
Okay.
for 2nd level spell.
Okay.
So that is 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Is it considered an undead or a fiend?
Yeah, it is definitely a fiend. It is a devil after all.
4. So that's 48.
Yes, that should be 48. Damage.
And then I'm going to go in for a 2nd attack.
Another 24 will hit again.
And then plus 4 more. And then I'm going to use a 3rd level spell this time.
Okay.
Jade is pissed off, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that
Kill
would
him.
be 5d8.
Okay, is that also a plus 5 damage again? Or is that just for the first attack?
I'm reading it. It just says against the cursed target you gain.
Okay, if it's just against it, then...
Yeah.
Five to 8 was 32 damage.
Some really good rolls.
How do you want to kill him?
Get it. Get it.
So Jade
Come
is
on.
just screaming at the top of her lungs, "This is for my family, this is for my village, you are terrible, dragons need to die," and I just like slash him completely in half.
Yes.
As the dark energy from my smite just kind of...
Yep. You slash him and kind of just use your axe to whip into his body. The first hit that way digs deep into his chest and exploding with the divine energy courses through his veins, and you can see him stumble, kind of lowering his neck a bit and using that opportunity to just strike once again and then cleaving his head clean off and falling down. As soon as he dies, you can see that the hellhounds too just kind of melt down into magma and lose their form instantly. The image of the red dragon also instantly vanishes, and I forgot that also the archdragon Mirvorax that Isoda summoned would also disappear at that. And you can see that as you chop the head off of Velkam, you can see Velkai quickly catches the decapitated head, almost like as if he wants to preserve it as a trophy. However, Isoel Still dying, and she's next on a turn order, which means there is a death save that has to be done.
Oh my
And
god,
she
please
is
save.
already at 2 failures. So it is up to this dice.
Okay, the suspense is worse than when my characters have been down.
So Fiera, it is now your turn.
Yep. Seeing everything that happened, with the hounds turning to sludge, I'll dismiss my resilient sphere, so I can run full speed to Izarel. I saw her get pummeled, and I will check on her condition.
Okay, make a medicine check.
If we're out of initiative, I'm gonna hop over the pillar and go there too.
Yep, you can do that.
I'm gonna tell him to take me to her.
And then you kind
I'm
of...
just gonna point.
It is hard to say. She has a lot of 3rd-degree burns covering her entire body. There's no movement as far as you can tell, which is making you worry quite a bit, but you aren't quite sure.
I'll take to Eric. Can you heal her?
Yeah, I'll cure wounds.
Yeah.
Like, I just hold her up.
I'll just do it at 1st level, just to see if it works. Oh my god!
Oh, gee. I was this close to stabbing you with that stick of yours.
I immediately just grab onto her and hug her. Like, I pull her up from the ground and I just trying to get any extra ounce of healing energy into her.
Do I make my way over there?
Yes, he
With the
would
yelling
eventually puts you down, but he then flies back to Velkal.
I'm going to just rest my hands on like whatever body part I can get that Irik's like not consuming. And I'm going to do my wherever it is. Features and
Lay on
traits.
hands.
My lay on hands for 25 HP.
Whoa. Nice.
Oh my god.
Guys, I'm at half health.
Oh, so you're pretty healthy then. Good.
Holy shit.
That was
and I will.
close.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna be like a piece
a
of meat completely limp in Irik's
Mm.
arms, being like, did we do it? Did we win?
I slaughtered him.
What were the fucking dragons?
I'm just gonna start crying. Like, Izarel is bawling.
As tight as I can grab is just hugging you. Oh my god.
Your friend that flew me over there has his head.
Oh, wonderful.
Fiera, the pillars. Do we still need to do something about the pillars?
You start to
doesn't-
see now at this moment that the red lines start to glow a little bit.
I will raise my hand up, looking at that pillar, and 6 darts come out, going up into the sky, arcing down, one at each part. I'll draw where I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna hit here, right where it connects, each spot.
Yep. Then roll damage
I...
for each magic
Okay.
dart.
Yep. Yeah, 4th level, 6 starts. Okay.
Oh, and I got 10 HP when he died.
Yep.
I almost forgot to add that.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
So that's a total damage of 6, 9, 13,
It's a pretty good average.
13, 15,
It's okay.
17. So as you shoot your missiles there, and it splinters the edges of all of these, all parts of where the lines attach to it, and you can see immediately as it hits the first one that the line dims heavily and the glow isn't as strong. However, you notice as soon as all 6 finish that most of the glows have stopped. However, one of the lines seems to have survived and is still glowing, and you can just hear a bubbling behind you.
Oh, no.
And hear Felkal kind of just shout out, "Osali kukatas tundalal uskal." And as
I begin casting tongues as quickly as I can.
as the
Can I
bubblings,
use my reaction to just use a Eldritch Blast at the one
Wait,
that's still glowing?
Hold on. What is he saying?
he's saying, "Something is happening to its dead body."
Okay.
The pillar!
I'm
The
gonna-
pillar!
I'm-
The pillar!
I'm gonna scream, his body is moving. Do something, and I'm just limp in Irik's arms.
As I just shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at the one that's still glowing.
Okay, 23 will hit.
Are you kidding
Oh
me? It
my
went nine.
god! Holy shit!
I'm as quickly as I can. I'm making my force ballistic cannon.
Okay. As you
Maybe I'll
do
fire
that,
missiles if I have to.
holy fuck!
Oh,
You see
I'll do
Wisey.
another Eldritch Blast.
Oh, you already have done all of your actions.
I know.
You can see that the kind of limp body that has submerged completely into the lava below suddenly emerges, but the form is larger now. You can see instead of scales, there's hair, and this very thick, almost blood-like hide comes crawling out of the magma again. As this large, almost seemingly looking like a hellhound, but more bestial, comes out of the place where the corpse of Vulcom once was, looking a bit like this as he emerges back out from
Oh.
the depth of the layer there. So you all have to roll initiative once again,
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
as you thought.
Everybody spells alacrity. D8, Felkal 2.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Nope. Here I am.
Can I just use that 15 since my initiative's a +0 as well?
No. We say if you do the wrong roll, you just have to re-roll again.
I am still angry, apparently. I want to go
Yeah.
first this time.
Hard to be a chronomancer. Oh, jeez. I'm low on gas. Really low on gas.
Come on. There it is.
Oh, I guess the first one did pop up as initiative on my screen. It said Dex. Whatever. So 12 plus 8, or 12 plus 7. So 19.
19. Okay, well. It's here. Okay. It will have 18. So, okay, Jade, you have a 19.
12 plus 8.
It's a 20.
Yes, 20. Sorry.
Okay. Fiora, you have a 28.
28.
Eirik, you have
16.
16. Icefar's 25.
Yes.
Then this is the turn order as it stands. The Fiora,
Come on, guys.
you are immediately up. So, what would you like to do?
That's a great question. can imagine this thing has good constitution, so I'm not going to go that train yet. I'm really low. So with Alacrity flaring, I'll go with the time theme. And let's try to slow this puppy down with a slow spell.
Okay. It will have to make a wisdom check.
And that's my last third level.
Here it comes. Oh my god.
Would I have moved up? Oh god. I didn't say it. It's too far away to formally shift. Okay. That's rough.
That's a natural 19, by the way. He has nothing plus 2 wisdom.
Sure.
Oh fuck.
Let's hide behind the pillar.
Okay.
Yep. That's it.
Then that will take us to Isolard's turn.
Yes. I will. You better not fail me. I will. I will guiding bolt it
Okay.
at 5th level.
Yeah.
There you go.
A 19 will hit. Dealing a total of 29 damage. Very nice.
Good start.
As this shining bright light hits it, it ignites its bestial fur, and it kind of takes the impacts and it snarls and growls. And it's now covered in shimmering white light.
And taking a potion is an action too, right?
No, a bonus action if you yourself
Bonus
take one.
action. I'm gonna down my potion
Okay.
to gain another 8. There we go.
Very nice.
And I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit to try and not be in the same.
To spread out.
Yeah, trying to spread out a little. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Then this will take us to Jade.
I realize I only moved 20 feet, not 30, so I'm just gonna move myself back just a little bit more.
Okay.
Sorry.
Because I'm really pissed off that this thing that I just like destroyed just came bubbling up again. I'm going. Would my shadow spawn kind of like hover?
If it has a hovering speed,
It doesn't really. It just says speed 40, so I'm assuming it wouldn't. So I can't cast it. Never mind. But either way, I'm really pissed off. So I'm gonna move up 30. I'm going to blast it with my Eldritch Blast.
You have advantage.
yep.
Oh, okay.
Is there one Damage
really
again. Oh my god.
More like an eldritch boop.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
23 hits again.
And then, with my invocation, Lance of Lethargy, its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
So I moved, I attacked. Let's see, bonus action. No.
Okay. Then it's the god's turn. It will kind of just wail at it. The 12 unfortunately will miss. 19 will hit, and then just do the butt attack. 15 will barely miss. 12 damage towards it. And then it's your turn, Iwick, as the guard will stay in its place.
Sorry, I was muted. I said I was creating my Force Ballista.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll run over to that end of the pillar with my ballista, and I'll toss the ballista up on top of the pillar, so it's up on like a little perch. And bonus action, I'll cast the Force Ballista at the baddie.
Okay.
So let me roll. Nine plus what? Plus 9. 18.
Hits.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, 6 force damage, and he's pushed 5 feet away.
Okay, 6 damage is definitely better than 1. And he's pushed 5 feet away.
Yep. Away from the direction of the cannon.
Yep, so there he is. Let me just put... Oops. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Then it will take us to its turn. It will quite aggressively, with a large ferocity, as it's taking all these attacks as soon as it spawns, kind of hitting its fur, blasting it away, and already chipping away at it, and it already has taken quite a bit of damage. But it seems to be quite keen and focused on you, Jade, as it rushes straight towards you. Gives opportunity attacks for both of them. First we'll make the bite attack. 14 misses, 16 barely hits. So he takes another, oh dang, 23 damage as he runs towards you. It will immediately try and maul you. What was it, 18? I believe it hits you, Jade.
It would, but I'm going to use my reaction for shield.
Ooh, very nice. So it tries to bite at you, and you cast your shield. Its large fangs just hit the magical all around you, and then it will try and hit you twice with its claw. It's a natural 1. So you can roll a d20. See what happens to it. Oh my god. Wait, actually, no. It's a natural 1 that makes it worse. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, okay. You can roll 2 d20s, and both of those effects will occur at the same
So I
time.
roll 1 more or 2 more?
2 more. There's a 3 and a 7. Yes, disadvantage on his next attack. Wait, hold on. I take that back. I completely forgot he's a savage attacker, so he always has advantage on his attack rolls.
Oh,
But the dice are already rolled.
right?
Yeah. Shall I allow it? You know what?
I already rolled the dice.
Yeah, you did roll the dice. So I will allow it. I always remember these a little bit too late. So he goes off balance and has disadvantage on his next attack. And 7 is you can get a free grapple check on him if you want.
I'm not very strong, but I'll try. Is it just like athletics or?
Oh,
Yeah, athletics.
I don't.
Dang, 24.
Oh boy.
Versus his athletics is a 21. So you actually grapple him. Holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
And you're just wrangling with this large beast.
Tons of fur.
Yeah, you just kind of grab onto it and holding it in place. It gets 1 more claw attack, but with disadvantage. However, now I would say a savage attacker, so it cancels out, so it's a normal roll. And a 26, I think, will even clash against your shield.
Yeah.
So you take 27 slashing damage as it managed to claw through
Ouch.
that. And that's the end of its turn. And at the end of its turn, since the wound circle is still there, he regains 16 HP.
Oh.
Oh, we gotta get the runes still. Oh, jeez.
As the kind of red circles flash. But you can see, since you have heavily disrupted most of the connection of these things, the magical energy isn't as strong as it was before, and so the magic that's returning to him is slightly, or actually heavily reduced. Which will now take us to Kyle's turn, who will immediately rush towards him and flank this guy. However, because he's a savage attacker and has attacked, any attack on him has advantage. So remember that. All attacks you make against him are with advantage. That is the downside of a savage attacker, so attempt to bite him. Fail, Kyle! You useless piece of shit! Oh my god!
If he talks shit after this.
My boss
Oh
is
my
useless.
god.
Take down my
My
boss. Meanwhile, he's like,
Yeah.
Ow! Oh! Hey, yeah, okay, there you go. Okay.
That almost makes up for it.
Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Oh, it's so bad. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Oh my god, fair Kyle. Holy shit. With a piddling 9 damage that he kind of slightly stabs one of the legs of this beast, but that's as much as you can do. Fiera, it is your turn now.
Last spell slot I have, I will go for another slow to try to stop this thing from mauling Jade.
Okay.
Wisdom save. Wait. I'm getting closer so I can chronal shift.
Okay.
Actually, I'll go up here. Let's see him save it. I'll go up here. Okay. Slow.
Slow. Here it comes. The slow of this beast. Oh my
Is it
god.
8 or is it 20?
No, it has magic resistance. It is still a devil.
Then I will chronal shift, use my action to try to amplify the slow effect.
Okay.
One more. The first one. I think it's. Oh.
It works. And
Do.
so it is slowed and the attacks become slower. And Jade, you can see its movements while still holding on to it. Anything else on your turn?
I just back up. Yep.
Okay, ISOL.
Yes. Let me see here. I'm gonna call out to Jade and be like, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
You're what?
Less than half.
Less than half? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna heal up, Jade with a nice little healing word right here.
I do yell out with a bonus action. Eric, destroy the pillar!
Okay.
Ooh, 13,
So-
thank you.
Yes, you get the nice little 13. And then... Right. There's not much I can do as an action. Well, I can...
Sacred Flame. If you have that.
I decided not to take Sacred Flame when I went with Cleric.
Can
Very
you hit
it.
the pillar with anything? Do you have a cantrip that can destroy a pillar?
It's all fire base, and he's immune to fire.
You have like a
Killer,
scimitar or like something to bash into.
I don't have weapons. I sold my weapons.
Oh my gosh.
You think you can chill?
I mean-
There's one thing I can do. Let me see if I can figure out a good way to do it.
Just go kick it. Just go kick the pillar.
Throw a rock. Pick up a rock and throw.
Yeah, improvised weapon
Yes.
attack. Those exist.
What?
Improvised
weapon.
But it would require strength, and I don't think your strength is very good.
Okay, I'm gonna move right there with my movement where I showed. And now I am within 30 feet of everyone. And I'm gonna use another channel. Well, it's actually called Emboldening Bond. As an action, I can choose up to 4 willing creatures within 30 feet of me. And I create a magical bond between all of us for 10 minutes. While we are bonded and we are within 30 feet of each other, you can roll a d4 to add to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
Ooh, that's pretty
Yes.
damn clutch.
Yes. So I'm gonna yell out, don't get too far.
Okay, and I presume that will end your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Will take us to Jade.
-2 to AC, so it should be pretty easy for you to hit.
And you also get advantage on him.
Yep.
And D4.
And a d4.
So if you don't hit now,
Come
oh
on.
my god, the 28 definitely hits.
And then with that, I'm going to use a first level spell slot for my... So that... Where the heck is it? Is it still considered like the extra die for their type?
Yeah, it's still a fiend.
Okay, so 2, 3. So it's just 3 because it's a first level spell.
Yep. Quotation marks, just 3. Oh, that is pretty low.
That's terrible. Alright, well.
Jesus Christ, another 28.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, these low damage. Oops, excuse me, coming in.
I'll do another of my first level spells to use the rest of them.
Okay.
Better.
Oh my god, he has exactly 13 HP.
Oh, jeez. I was worried he was gonna have like another 100.
How is Jade doing this? Like, I don't know. Jack, can you use your creativity for me?
Okay. Then, with the first strike kind of hitting into the leg, but you kind of cut through a lot quicker than expected, so most of your divine energy kind of misses him. So you use the momentum to swing back, and this time aim for the gut as you come down and just kind of cleave the back half of him in half up, and then with the boost of the divine energy, it just cuts right through him and just parts him in two, at least from his hind legs, as they both fall down to the floor again. Once again, the body lays limp in front of you.
Cannon, pillar.
Yeah, I scream, destroy the pillar.
Okay,
Pillar.
shoot at the pillar.
Hit it, please.
Could I don't know? Could a guiding
+9.
bolt help?
Roll damage.
There
That's
it is.
12 damage. Yeah, it hits the last spot where you can see the remaining glowing energy, and as soon as you strike it splinters, and all of the red lines dim immediately, and you can see the large bestial body already almost starting to move, and some red energy gathering there, as even in its half state form it rises, but as soon as you hit the bill and destroy it, it lays low once again, and then start to melt into a mixture of blood and magma, and seems to be completely dead now, as far as you are concerned.
Wow.
Go team.
And that is where we're gonna end today's session.
Guys.
Man, Jade's
Oh.
a beast, guys.
My gosh.
That was a fight. I think that was
Oh.
harder than the runes.
Oh,
Oh,
definitely.
100%.
Yeah, you were hit at least.
But not, like, tactically not bad.
Yeah.
We did a lot better.
Yeah,
We're getting
definitely. You are
Yeah.
figuring out
Everybody did their job.
your strength.
It feels really nice to have like a tank.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
a main
Oh,
damage
yeah.
dealer, like the damage you deal,
Yeah.
especially against these fiends, is impressive. Because what's it called? Volcam was at like 70 HP, and then you just one-shot him in one turn. So I was like,
Yeah.
yup, that
That's-
is a
that's
paladin
solid.
for you.
That was so fun.
That was amazing.
When
Oh.
that
And then I thought-
dragon came out of the lava, I thought it was over.
I thought Jade's turn was going to be her like freaking out.
Made you say it?
Yeah, but the right rolls, good rolls were made at the right times. And so you guys survived completely here
Jeez.
and are strong once again.
At one point, I zoomed out on the map just because I was zoomed in too close, and I caught a glimpse of Izrael's bear token, and I didn't realize it was the bear. I thought it was something else coming, and I was like, no.
Yeah, that was plenty going on in that fight. Oh,
Mm.
I thought you were just like hiding extra enemies around the map, like.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, he
yes,
was in the
yes.
lava. I mean,
Yeah.
they would have kept coming out. I just couldn't get to that pillar fast enough. I was busy doing other stuff.
Yep.
I thought about just doing my cannon early in the fight so that it can do damage to the pillars, but I didn't want to waste the action and like
Created, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many other things that needed to be fought.
Yeah.
Mm.
When those hell, like, I'm really glad I killed him when I did, because when those hellhounds were surrounding Izrael, I was like, oh
Oh,
no,
jeez.
I can't let
Oh
this happen.
yeah.
Like, I was like,
Yeah.
I know
That was
what it
bad.
feels like. I can't let this happen. So when you told me that they disappeared when they died, when I
Yeah.
killed him, I was just like, oh. Because
Yeah.
like I was debating whether I wanted to use my racial Missy step and then dash over there and do a cure wounds on her. Like, I almost did that instead of attacking him.
I was thinking about doing that too, but I mean, they would have had opportunity attacks.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
She would have still been surrounded.
Yeah, so I was just like,
But-
Irik's closer and I do more damage up close than anything.
Mm.
Yeah, we need somebody to hit that guy because none of us were except for you. So,
Yeah.
literally, like,
That was insane.
Yeah. Good
that
off.
was a good team battle. We all kinda had our
I
own roles.
got I got scared a little bit.
Mm.
What was your death save roll?
15.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. That was basically a 50-50 or like more like a 45-55 since it's a 10 or higher. So
Being in
yeah.
that position is not fun.
No.
hell no.
And
Yeah.
the thing is, I started with 2 death save like right away.
Oh,
It was make or break,
Yeah.
which was scary.
Definitely an epic combat.
Yep.
Took the entire session, which is crazy.
It happens.
Yeah.
But that is
Yep.
the beauty of these combats, which hopefully won't take often too much. But yeah. You killed quite the big guy, and I think it would definitely have been more difficult if some of his spells would have landed on Fiera. I think that would have changed things extremely drastically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess what was it command or was he trying to control me? What was he doing?
We shall never know.
What was the spell he cast at the beginning that counterspelled?
What was Volcam casting? We shall
I mean,
never
if he would have mind controlled me, you guys, I think it would have been bad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
It would have been real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think this was a very well balanced
That was,
combat. Like that's as I think much a DM could hope for, where it's like skewing sometimes in your favor, sometimes against your favors. There's risk, and there are stages in the fight where you feel victorious but also feel a bit defeated. I would say that was quite fun.
Oh, I liked how there was a little bit of puzzle with it too. Like, when I originally looked at this, I didn't recognize my brain just didn't comprehend like the pillars and the lines. So I'm glad that
That's why I have a wizard in the party.
Yeah.
I like that Greg recognized that and was like, because who knows what would have happened if we would never figured it out.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was
I
very
was contemplating. I was like, do I do this to try to get damage on the 2 hounds, or do I damage the pillar? Is it gonna do what I think it's gonna do?
Or will it buff it, you know?
Is sending lightning into a fire thing gonna? I don't know. Like,
Mm.
Fun to figure out.
Yep. What I will say is if you would have destroyed the pillars in the beginning, he never would
it
have
would've
had
been-
his second stage, and he wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to use his layer actions.
Yeah,
of course.
That's what I was
And that's
thinking.
why I hate that I didn't do the ballista early.
Mm.
Mhm.
But I was also going like, there's too many things on this map.
Yeah. Was a lot going on, but I think at the end, you still won, so you can safely say you
Nobody
made the
died.
right decisions. Yeah, and that also means, more importantly,
Level up.
s-
Whoa!
Good.
He leveled up.
No.
We get to episode 50.
Episode
Nice.
50.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And 3 of the original people from the campaign. You guys are
How
Aw.
Yeah. Troopers is what I can say here. Truly marching on forward. But yeah, I also realized today a lot of art was also shared. 2 stages of this guy and the dragon finally was just
Oh.
sitting into the back
Came
pocket.
out for a turn. Came out for one turn.
Hey,
I'm glad that
it's
I've got like a week to see how Jade processes what happened.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I mean,
Just after the fact, having seen 2 dragons in the course of one combat, did Eirik feel anything with his scales?
I have to find out next
Ah.
week, people. So, episode 50. Oh, I'm excited. And I hopefully will keep my promise of changing the overlay. We'll see about that. Nonetheless, we will say goodbye for now. And see what these people will get as rewards from this battle. Okay.
Well.
Bye.